Hey everybody, welcome back to another Inner Sleuths live stream. We have quite a bit to actually talk about today. When I first saw these patch notes come out and when I first saw this announcement, I was like, oh, it's Discord integration. Okay, they're just using the API. I don't know if that warranted doing a PaxCast or not. I was going to hold off on it. And then they dropped the patch notes and I read over what actually is coming with this Discord integration. Looks to be some really cool stuff. But before we get into that, I hope everyone's having a great day so far today. And I want to say a huge shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you guys for all the support. You guys are the reason I'm able to bring the unbiased news to everybody. I'm not bought and paid for, but I appreciate all the support from everybody who likes to hear the truth. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Streams have been crazy recently with people super chatting and doing all kinds of fun stuff, to interacting with Tangia. We did so many Tangia dungeons, really great time. So thank you guys for all the support. I really do appreciate that. We have a subscriber goal, as you can see up in the top left corner. We're getting pretty close to it. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a 24-hour subathon where several hours will be put on the clock, and that clock can be extended further and further into the future, closer and closer to that 24-hour mark by doing things like interacting with Tangia, which you can see, as always, at the beginning of my streams. It's paused in the bottom left corner there. And doing things like becoming a channel member or gifting channel memberships, things like that will extend that clock. That's what a subathon is. It's going to be fun. We'll see if we can hit that 24-hour mark. I don't know if I can do 24 hours, but I'll sleep the whole day before in anticipation of it. If you'd like to interact with Tangia, you just type !Tangia in chat. You'll get a link over to there where you can do all kinds of funny things up on screen. We're also doing a giveaway this month. This is our third, well, we've done more giveaways on the channel, but this is our third copy of PAX Day that we're going to be giving away out of our own pocket. These weren't gifted from Mainframe to be able to give away. I bought these with my own money to be able to give to lucky subscribers. All you have to do to partake in the giveaway is be subscribed to the channel and leave comments on my uploads. It's literally as simple as that. The more comments you leave, the more entries you get. You can only get one entry per upload. So if you leave multiple comments on the same video, you won't get any more entries. So all you have to do is go leave those comments, tell your friends about it. It's my way of saying thanks and giving back to the community. So huge shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you guys for all the support. If you'd want a chance to get a copy to someone who maybe couldn't afford it, you can give it to a friend. Whatever it is that you want to do with it, it will be up to you. Have some extra plots, give it to a friend or family member. The last person who won, Steven, gave it away to a family member or a friend, and they were super, super grateful for that. So really great to see spreading the love around. We got a bunch of people in chat already. It's really great to see everybody. Maven, Ryan, Ya, Chef. We got Moose, Kev, Rugrat, really God Silent Grace. Really great to see everybody. I hope everyone is having a great day today. We have a lot of interesting things to go over in these patch notes. A couple more announcements before we get fully into it. We have 30 days of PAX Day well underway now. We're like on part 8 or 9, I think. So we have a long road ahead enjoying this new patch. This new patch is actually really great for combat and stuff. We've talked about it before here on the channel. Silence says, got a beer and ready to watch. Very good, man. Sounds awesome. We have a Discord. If you guys would like to join our Discord, you can type !Discord in chat. You'll get a link over to the Cheeky Buggers United Community Discord server. It's a great place to hang out and have fun with people and find some people to play. Even if it's not PAX Day, you can play other games with them too. We're a community first and foremost, so it's not just about PAX Day. It's about everything, just hanging out with cool people, having fun, playing cool games. Lee Bob says, having an awesome day. Hope y'all are too. Yeah, I am. I'm doing pretty good so far. About to eat some food after this stream. Haven't really ate much yet today, but not too bad, man. My back's feeling a little bit better. We like pulled it on stream, which was terrible, but I'm not doing too bad, man. It's really great to see you, Lee. Thanks for stopping by, brother. So that's how you could join our community Discord server. And if you'd like to join us in-game, because you want to be part of a clan, be part of something bigger than yourself, and have fun in-game, we align with morally good. We're chaotic good. We have a lot of fun role-playing in game. If you guys have seen our other content and you want to join the Order of the Blood Brothers, please head over to our website. The reason I haven't streamed the past couple of days, because I was working on the databases. I got all that sorted out now. I still have to do an entire shift from one platform to the next for all of our servers, but that will come in the future. I can only stare at a command console for Linux and for FreeBSD for so long before your eyes start to glaze over. So I got the databases switched over. Websites are operational for now. When I go to the next phase of moving over to the new server, I'll let you guys know, because then services will be temporarily interrupted there. Inspired Creativity, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. Working from home and listening to the chat about PAX. Sounds good. If you guys have anything that you'd like to chime in about, please don't be shy. If this is your first time here, my favorite thing to do is interact with you guys in chat. I want to get your opinions on all these things we're about to talk about, good, bad, or indifferent, as long as it's in good faith and you have reasons and you can articulate where it is you're coming from. I love having those dialogues with you guys. I give criticisms, I give praise. It just depends on what it's deserving of. At the end of the day, I judge things based on their merits. I'm a very fair person, but I'm also a very honest person. I cannot be bought and paid for. But guys, if you'd like to join the Order of the Blood Brothers, that's our clan. We have we're pushing over 200 members now that are registered. It is a really great place to hang out and have fun. We do all kinds of role play. If that sounds good to you, go to our website. When you apply now, you're actually applying to join the Cheeky Buggers United. And then once you're part of the community, you can choose to participate in any games or servers that you want. You can join our World of Warcraft guild, our Star Citizen organization. You could join our PAX Day clan, any of the private servers that we're going to host, like Project Zomboid and stuff in the future. You get instant access to all those things once you're vetted and verified. If you already have an application in and it's marked pending, reach out to us on Discord. We'll get you fully vetted and you'll be good to go. So that is all the announcement, guys. And on your screen right now, you can see the roadmap. We actually went over this roadmap on episode 1, I think, of season 2 for PaxCast. So if you'd like to hear all of our thoughts on the things that are on this roadmap, please go and check our previous episodes. And again, while you're down there, leave those thumbs up, leave those comments, and you'll get free entries. Ange, how's it going? She says, void, void, void. Hi. How's it going, Ange? Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to unpause Tangia. Again, to interact with that is !Tangia. It's more for like gameplay stuff when I'm actually playing something. You could do fun stuff, but there are dungeons and things you can do. If it does become too intrusive, I do pause it at times for role play and stuff like that. And it says, good, good. Dart also says hi. Hello, Dart. Hope you're having a fine evening. I'm going to switch over. I'm going to bring up my browser in the background here, and we're going to hide this image. This is their announcement about Discord integration into PAX Day's chat. I'm sure you all have seen the announcements already and have skimmed it, but this is a great place to give your 2 cents on it. We know now that the developers do tune into these. We had Osric tune in, the lead combat developer. So if you guys have things that you want the developers to hear, it's not just my opinion here that matters. It's my favorite thing to do is to chat with you guys. So I really look forward to hearing your takes on all these things. We might do some polls throughout the stream as well, so make sure you guys are participating in those. Thank you for the subscription, Fab. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Guys, help us reach that sub goal. We're getting really, really close. We're gonna have a lot of fun doing that 24-hour subathon. Cap says, hello all, watching while playing, doing some crafting. Awesome, man, sounds good. Yeah, I can't wait to hop back in. Hopefully tomorrow I'll continue the 30 days of PAX Day with some gameplay. But there's a lot of stuff in patch notes to go over, a lot of stuff to talk about with this new chat integration, some new social features that we know about that are going to be coming in that they've alluded to, and what this could mean. We do a lot of theorycraft here on the channel too, what this could mean for the future. I always preface theorycraft by saying it's theorycraft. So I'll never just, paint something as if it's fact or anything like that if we don't know, unless it comes straight from the horse's mouth, straight from the developers, straight from their posts and things like that. It's all we can actually go off of. Things they say on Discord, I kind of tend to take with a grain of salt because sometimes they contradict posts that they've said before over there. But those 2 sources are the main sources of where I get fact from. And then Theorycraft, we can go off on crazy tangents on Theorycraft. I love it. I love it because we get to talk about the things that we'd like to see in the game. Most of it probably will never come to happen, but it's cool to think about things like that as well. So Cap, great to have you in the stream, brother. Ange says, Dart says his day is much better since he is now listening to your silky smooth voice. I appreciate it, Dart. Silence says, I'm just praying in a church. You're praying in a church right now? In game or IRL? Ange is laughing. Rugrat says, don't do a Damone Kim and make shit up. I never make shit up. I don't make shit up, guys. We do Theorycraft. I love Theorycraft. That's where we talk about our made up stuff, but I don't paint it as fact. Maven says, I'm pulling for snowball fights. It's going to happen. That would be pretty cool, actually. God Silent Grace says, in game, I can't drink beer in a church. Well, I mean, you could. Nothing's really stopping you. Maybe they'll get upset by it, but you could, I guess, do that. All right, guys, let's get into this announcement here. And then we're also going to go over patch notes. So keep in mind, it's not just about this announcement here. We also have patch notes, which I'm praising them for releasing patch notes before it goes live. Normally they're like, the patch notes come out as you're trying to download the patch, and then you're reading that, and I have to do PaxCast while I'm trying to stream the new patch. It's a nightmare. So I'm really happy that they're starting to release patch notes. I mean, even just a day before it goes live, if they give us a little bit more, it gives me more time to be able to do PaxCast. You could say it's a little bit of a selfish thing, but I think it's a good way to go about doing it. Give us the patch notes before it actually goes live. Then we can talk about it before it happens. Whereas like this main patch that we're in right now, the Proving Grounds, it came out, the patch notes were released 6 hours before the servers went live, only because the servers were delayed 6 hours. We would have gotten the patch notes while I'm trying to stream gameplay, and it's really, really hard to keep up with all that. So we ended up meshing the first real episode in together with the first day of PaxCast, with PAX Day, the 30 days of PAX Day with PaxCast. There was a lot of crossover there. So they start off by saying, hello, Paxians. Today we want to discuss the chat system in parallel to other additions to PAX Day during early access. Enabling players to communicate with one another as smoothly as possible is a clear goal for the team. We have news on that front. I'm excited to hear this news because the social features in the game have really been one of the things that have been lacking. God Silent Grace says it's just holy water. Inspired says PAX Day X Discord was not my Theorycraft bingo card. I did not know that they were going to be implementing Discord into the chat system, and I have some reservations about it, but they said it's opt-in. So I don't think it'll actually ruin anything. I've had Discord mess up sometimes. I've had Discord like freak out and glitch out and we can't join voice and this and that happens. So I hope that they're not using like that stability brought over into the game, because then if Discord's down, in-game chat's down, it sounds like they're not. I think one of my community members mentioned that it sounds like they're just doing a API hook. I'm hoping that's what it is, but there's some things in here that raise concern, and there's other that, you know, look like they're going to be very, very good for the game. So let's get into this here. They say we'll be patching the game on Wednesday, November 20th at 1 p.m. UTC, which I believe is, what is that, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that's around when they do all of their patches, it seems like. We anticipate 1 hour maintenance. So tomorrow on the 20th from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Maybe they have extended maintenance, who knows? But that's what it's looking like, Central Standard Time, when the maintenance will be going on. And that's when they're going to be deploying the update. After the patch, PaxDay's chat system will be powered by Discord. See, now when I hear that, I like to unpack things as I go through, but when I hear powered by Discord, when you think of like an engine in a vehicle and it's powered by that engine, without that engine, you don't have a vehicle really. You do, but it's not running. So when I hear that the entire chat system has been overhauled to be powered by Discord, it makes it sound like it's entirely functioning because of Discord now. And I don't think that's the case after reading and skimming through this. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think this means that like the whole chat is powered by Discord? Like literally, or do you think like technically it's under the hood has some integrations? After skimming over it, I think it's just integrations with it, but I can't be for certain until we actually get our hands on it and figure out the intricacies. But they say we're very excited about this collaboration and the opportunity to open a fresh approach to the in-game discussion and socializing. And that's what also leads me to believe that it is more of an integration than we think, because it says collaboration. If it was simple API hook, it would not be a collaboration. It would just be you're utilizing an API in order to put something. So I don't know if it's just verbiage here or the way that they're wording it. Cap, thank you for that subscription. I really appreciate you guys. We're getting very close to that 1,000 subscriber goal. Again, now that you guys are subscribed, take advantage of the giveaways. Win a free copy of PAX Day, give it to your friends, or have some more plots for yourself, whatever you want to do with it. Take part in those giveaways now that you're subscribed. Jennifer, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. She says, hello, everyone. In game and out of game and you're out and about looking for a Star Wart. I have some Star Wart if you need some. So sparse. I did find a place where it was pretty abundant. I can't remember the biome it was though. Was it I think it was the fog? No, it wasn't the fog biome. It was the plains biome, the corrupted plains biome maybe? I can't remember exactly where it was, but I found a ton of it out somewhere. Ryan, how's it going? Ryan says, late to the stream as I had to pop out for some supplies. House full of sickos apart from me. Oh, damn, man. Sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah, I hope everyone makes a quick recovery. Hope they get over it pretty quick and you guys get back to business as usual. But great to have you in the stream. Got some cool stuff to go over here. Maven says, Jen, I have some for you if you'd like. Get in touch with Moon. So it looks like Moon has some Star Wart for you. Yeah, and I'll remember at some point where I actually found a bunch of it at too. And if you need more, I got a ton of it as well. Inspired Creativity says powered by usually means the guts of the game, such as powered by Unreal Engine 5. Yes, and that was my concern with this. I hope that it's not the entire chat system has just been gutted and replaced with something that relies on Discord's reliability and uptime and stuff like that, because again, Discord, at least for me, doesn't have the best track record. There's times when you need it most where it just hiccups, you can't see chats, it'll glitch out, you lose connectivity to your servers, you can't talk in voice, things will disconnect, even like not related solely to my connection, but just Discord in general has had hiccups quite often, actually. It can be good when it's good, but, you know, it has a lot of features, but when it hiccups, I hope that there's a fallback. And I think there is, because they say this is opt-in. Well, we could talk more about it, but yeah, powered by, you're absolutely right, Inspired. That's what I read it as, is the entire guts are replaced with this Discord integration, and it's a collaboration. So we'll see. We'll get into a little further down here. They say this will allow you to connect more seamlessly with your friends, clanmates, and fellow adventurers, which I look forward to that, honestly. The better we can communicate and the better we can connect, and the more RP it can facilitate, the better, in my opinion. Below, we discuss what it means and how it works. And we also touch on ideas for cool new functionalities in the future. Let's dive into it, they'd say. Ryan says, I haven't had that kind of connectivity problem unless I am on mobile. Desktop seems what? Seems skookum? What is desktop seems skookum. Mobile can be patchy, but I assume that's connectivity. I've had problems like I described where Discord will just all of a sudden the servers just don't show up and they have question marks and you can't even access a whole guild or whatever they call it on Discord. You can't access a whole server. I've seen just RTC connecting and it disconnects everybody from the live chat. I've seen lots of weird things. Oh, it's a Canadian word. That's why I don't know what does that mean? Like all good? I'm assuming it means like all good. Skookum. Okay. Canadian word. Hey, you learn something new every day. Skookum. Does that mean, I'm assuming that means all hunky dory, as we would say down here? Everything's all good. God Silent Grace says, did you see the other patch notes right about the fixes and the update? Yeah, I mentioned them at the beginning. We're going to be going over the patch notes after we finish talking about this chat here. They didn't put them on the website yet, so I'm going to have to just read them off Discord, but we are going to go through all of them. Ryan says, yeah, like well built. Gotcha. Okay. Hey, learned a new word. So they say, what's new? We will be completely replacing the underlying systems. The chat in PAX Day should look very familiar at first glance. Proximity chat, direct messages, party chat, clan chat, it's all there. This first iteration is more than just under the hood changes, though. And our revamped chat is already bringing some additional benefits to the game. So this is a completely gutted and replaced chat system. Silent says, cool, sorry, was just making sure. Yeah, no, we will go over the patch notes after we go over this chat stuff. No need to be sorry. I want to go over all those. That's where the really juicy stuff is. Chat and social stuff, that's all good, fine and dandy, but those patch notes, it looked like they had some really good stuff in there. I think some people were upset about some of the stuff in there, and we'll get into it. But they are completely gutting and replacing the chat system from the ground up. Now, this could be a good thing. Hopefully, this means the chat doesn't bounce around as much. I have like terrible dyslexia when things bounce around on screen. I lose my place where I was reading from, and it makes doing role play very hard because I'll be reading something, someone else will type something, my chat will bounce all up and down like this, and it just makes it really hard to keep where at my place, and then I miss parts in the conversation. If it didn't bounce around, it'd be a lot better. So hopefully we get some bug fixes to things like that with these new under the hood changes. But it's not, as they say, it's not just all under the hood changes. Now, I'm going to assume that these are all just good changes to the things that are under the hood. Let's just assume it's going to have perfect uptime and it's all just good things because we don't know at the end of the day. I only know my experience with Discord and hoping that those connectivity issues don't carry over to the chat, but it sounds like they won't. We're going to have zone chat. You can now communicate with all players within a zone. Now, what are they considering a zone? What do you guys think they're considering a zone? I think they mean like, for instance, Tremin. So Blood Brothers, we're in Tremin. We are on North American Nix RP carries Tremin. That's where Bloodhaven is. I'm assuming they mean all of Tremin can chat with each other. Tronox says Baron's chat 2.0. Maybe, yeah. Dude, Baron's chat is wild. So I think that's what they mean by zone chat. It's going to be like Tremin or Dolavan. Maybe the Wildlands. Can the Wildlands all chat with each other if you're out in the Wildlands? I don't know. Maybe it means a province. I think it'd be kind of noisy if it's the entire province. But it sounds like it may just be Tremin. If I miss someone's chat, it's not my intention. I'm trying to keep up with chat while also reading this and giving my thoughts. It's a lot to juggle. I will always get to super chats. We have a super chat goal of 5 for this stream. I will always get to super chats, and I will do my best to get to channel members' messages. I do my best to try and get to everybody's message, but I will prioritize channel members and super chats I will always get to, but I try to, because it's my favorite thing to do is to interact with you guys in chat. If I miss something though, I do apologize. It's not my intention to miss your chat. Sunny says, hello. I've been playing solo and find myself falling asleep building my plot. LOL. The solo experience is very uphill battle. Yeah, Sunny, first of all, welcome into the stream. Great to see you again. But yeah, solo play can be very difficult. It really can. I've heard that from several people now, honestly, where solo play can be hit or miss for a lot of people. I think it's because it's designed to be a socially interactive game. Not that you have to be part of a big clan or have to be part of a big group or, that you have to interact with people, but in order to get the most out of it, I think that's accomplished by interacting with people. So I think that's where a lot of people are having issues with the solo play, is because it's kind of fundamentally designed to be a social experience. There's no quest givers, there's no NPCs really. You have to talk to other real people. Jackson says chat bouncing is the worst. I always seem to get lost. Yeah, see, so it's not just me. I always get lost in the chat when it bounces around, especially while I'm trying to read YouTube chat and role play and be a content creator and have to read the chat in game in order to role play to be able to type and formulate my thoughts in response. It makes it very, very difficult. I know it sometimes can look easy, like you're just chatting, but it's harder when you're trying to juggle all the things like I am. So it gets really, really bad. Ryan says, that would sound right to me for zones. Oh, okay, yeah. So you probably think like it's Tremin. That's what I would assume. Inspired Creativity says valley/dungeon, etc. Yeah, maybe it would count for dungeon as well. I could see that. Or maybe if the dungeon is in a zone, you'll be able to see that zone's chat, maybe, potentially. Lee Bob, great to see you once again. He says, just got to get after it for all of the solo players and make it what you want. Yeah, I know you've been going pretty good solo, right, Lee Bob? It's not impossible, everybody. You totally can. At first, I thought it was going to be much more arduous than it is. But I think after hearing from other solo people, it really depends on what you're looking for. Now, if you're trying to master every single craft and be able to produce top tier every single thing as fast as a large clan, that's really just not going to happen. But there are some people who get on pretty good. Kev, welcome into the stream, buddy. Says, I'm solo and build on 12 plots. I love it. You have 12 plots? Holy crap, dude. That's crazy. EOTB, great to see you. Also, EOTB, thanks for all your help with the server stuff. I really do appreciate the help that you gave me with that. He says the UI needs an overhaul, both visual and back end. Make chat great again. Yeah, the chat, all the visuals, they could be touched up a little bit. And a lot of it's not really bad though, to be honest. I really dig the new nameplates and stuff. Those are pretty decent. Sonny says, I find players still chat in nearby when I PM them. Yeah, it is hard to like /say, /clan, whispers. Whispers are the worst offender, I think, honestly. I'm super excited to have a friends list, which is the next thing on the list here. So zone chat, friends list. Keep your friends close, they say. I'm super excited about that because of the implications that could mean in the future. If you can have a friends list, they could easily open this up to new permissions. If you have someone on your friends list, you could then just click them on your friends list and give them permissions to your plot. I think that would be really, really good, beneficial. You could give then individuals access to your plots. Right now, we do have a little bit more permissions in game. You're able to do it for clan eldermen and clan elders, which is great. I love that we have it for more, more permissions in the game, right? Especially when you have a large clan like I do. I mean, 200 members, that's not easy to manage. So having any more permissions is I'm grateful for that. I think it'd be a huge step in the right direction if you could give individual permissions. Now, that might get clunky on the database end for them or whatever. I'm sure there's a way they could make it work, but being able to give individuals, you could really give only the truly trusted people access to your plots. And I would like to see a scale of what you can give them access to. Well, you can already do that for chests and storage units, which is great. Make that personalized as well with the friend system. And other than that, it's like plot access, all or nothing. I think it'd be nice to have, do you have access to open doors? What doors? I'd like to see doors be lockable. What doors do you have access to? Maybe it's, do you have access to these benches? Do you have access to build or destroy permissions? Do you have access to build but not destroy? Things like that, I think, would really go far to flesh out the building system and allow solo players to have maybe an expert builder come without risking everything on your plot, be able to open it up to them and have them help you build. I think with that level of permissions, you could set it how it needs to be. They have build permission and maybe destroy permission, but not access to the chests. And then it doesn't have to be set to public, or you don't have to invite them into your clan or anything like that. More permissions will really help the game to flourish, I think. Sonny says, I find players in, already read that one. Kev, actually 16 plots, but I have placed all for when markets drop. I can build near a road. Oh, that'd be really cool. Yeah. That's a lot of plots, man. I look forward to them like selling us plots. So, because I don't really want to have another account. Juggling multiple accounts and stuff just feels clunky. So I'm waiting until they actually will sell us more plots. I'd buy like 10, give me 10 plots. Sure, boom. I mean, we're gonna have to pay subscription on them eventually. So what if the subscription's $15 per plot? You're not gonna be using 12 or 16 plots, will you? Maybe you would. I don't know. I don't know your financial situation. I wouldn't have that many plots if I had to pay $15 per plot. No way. I'd have like maybe a couple, maybe I'd have a couple plots, but I think it might be like $5. We don't really know at the end of the day. I'm just guessing, giving a hypothetical there. Sonny says, I look forward to having an empty friends list. You don't want to have me on your friends list, Sonny? We're not friends? Come on, Sonny. We could be friends. The German 3D printing nerd says, hello, my lord. How's it going, Crash? Welcome into the stream, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Lee Bob says 2 plots is enough to do everything in moderation. I agree. Yeah, I think that's like a good number, especially once we get like maybe farming and stuff. You can always build up. You don't need to build out. So you have 1 plot for farming, 1 plot for your house. I think that could work pretty good, especially if you are not going solo and you have other friends and clanmates. You could share you spread the wealth around. Spread your plots around. I hope Mainframe does $5 a plot, Maven says. Yeah, I think that'd be reasonable. But again, I think I've said this before on the channel, I think they're taking this early access period in order to determine what is the actual upkeep of each plot. Because again, these plots are loaded all the time. They're always loaded. They're always visitable. So they're taking up RAM. They're taking up processing power. They're taking up resources. They're taking up electricity, bandwidth, all that stuff. So it makes sense that they'll have a cost associated with them, an upkeep cost. Kev says, buy 15, but $15 a plot. No, I feel like they shrank the plot circle as it always is, or as it is anyways. Oh, you think they shrank the plots? They may have. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I really wish they would get rid of the dead zones between the plots. That is probably one of the most frustrating things I've ever experienced in my life. Trying to build with like 80 plots and then having little squares in there. You got to stagger them just perfectly. It's a nightmare to get them laid down and coordinate that with everyone. I really wish they would just do away with all those dead zones. It is absolutely terrible. Sonny says, I only have 1 plot, 12 plots. Solo seems overkill. Well, it depends what you're trying to do. Some people, they really like to build. So it's not overkill if that's their main enjoyment they get out of it is building, like a big castle or something. I know several people who that's their main thing is they love having a castle. They love having a big keep and stuff like that. So, I mean, hey, have 16 plots if you want to have 16 plots. More power to them, Especially if it's funding the game. I don't see anything wrong with it, really. Kev says, yes, from before the wipe. Gotcha. Tronox says, better not charge me until they fix the dead zones. I agree, yeah. Please fix those damn dead zones. Ryan says, I believe between alpha and early access, there will be a slight plot shrinkage from people I've spoken to. Or there was a slight plot shrinkage. I haven't noticed it, if that's the case. I'm not saying that that's wrong. That could definitely be right. I have no idea. I have not noticed it though. I have 4 plots, and I don't know. I don't normally build like big giant buildings, so maybe that's just not affecting me in that way. Kev says, I believe the plot circles did shrink a bit. Seems to be the consensus, and it very well may be. Kev says, I'm retired military. I enjoy making huge castles. Gotcha, man. Yeah, I know a lot of people really do enjoy big castles. Eric, how's it going? Welcome into the stream, buddy. Eric says, I think the answer to plot placement is to have a plot toggle that lets you set the default to square and circle as needed. But even if you have squares and they're not perfectly lined up because you hit the road or something, is it going to allow overlap for those squares? I don't know. I think they just need to make it to the with like the dead zone in the middle. Just split it between whoever's plots are touching it evenly. Just have them come to a convergent point. Don't have we've had like giant, like pentagon shaped and big diamond shaped dead zones in the middle. They should just split that evenly. So what? Someone got 10% extra plot because they placed it next to someone else's thing. Who cares? Just let them have that zone and just get rid of the dead zones. When you're trying to do big cohesive builds, it's a nightmare to deal with. It's like, just give us the dead zone. Just split it evenly. If people want to abuse it and try and find loopholes to like edge out an extra 10% of their plot, so be it. Find a solution for that, but stop punishing us for trying to put our plots next to each other. Tronox says city builder. Yeah, if you want to build a city, it's like impossible right now. EOTB says, when did the plot shrink take place? So I guess they're saying between alpha and early access. I don't know. I haven't really noticed too much, to be honest. If it is, it must be small. Eric says, right, good thought. It's probably more like 2%. Exactly, Eric. So it's like, they're splitting hairs. And I don't think it's intentional. I don't think they're like, we're going to intentionally punish you for trying to put your plots here and try to get more land. I don't think that's the case. I think it's just a flawed system, the way that it's locking together. And I really urge them to just split that dead zone between people, especially those little squares. You have to stagger your plots in order to prevent getting the tiny little squares, the tiny little 1x1 squares that are in between 4 plots placed next to each other. If you take 4 plots and you put them, make one big square out of them, you put them all right next to each other. In the middle, there's a dead zone of a perfect little square. Just split that 4 ways, have them come to a point. Just split it. Give them each that tiny little 0.1% more plot. Just do away with it. I don't think it's intentional, though. I think it's just a limitation of the system. I could be wrong, but I think that's more along the lines of what it is. Kev says, I want square plots, not circles. Acres in life are not sold in circles. Yeah, it's a good point. You make a good point there, honestly. And I know we went off on a little bit of a tangent, but this is what it's all about. That's what this is. This is what this podcast is all about, is just going off on tangents, having a little theory craft and voicing our opinions on things. We were talking about chat and friends lists and chat zones and stuff like that, but I definitely do not mind going off on tangents like this. Eric says another answer might be to let us combined plots. Like if we have 4 plots, you could just have one giant plot. But I think the problem is trying to place it against the road. It needs to like meld without losing acreage. It needs to meld to the road, around the road. Because if you have one big blob now and you try to place it, you won't be able to get close to a bridge. You know how like on certain areas, the road will go up to the bridge and the water will come down to meet it, like on a peninsula where we're built, and you'll lose some acreage there or you'll have to go way down the road until you find a big enough spot to be able to place it in. So I think there's better ways, and there's good ways that they could get around all these things, have it meld to the land better, just do away with the dead zones. I'd be okay if they just got rid of the dead zones and just split the land, but there's a lot of good ideas they could do. Tronox says plot grid. You claim a grid square. No, I'm saying like if you do a grid where it's just you have 4 plots and you place them all right next to each other, like you're trying to make a big square, like a big glob, in the very middle, there will be a dead zone. Agaris, how's it going? Speak of someone who likes to build big, beautiful castles. Welcome into the stream. Agaris, great to see you, buddy. But yeah, so I mean, if there's a lot of different ways they could do that, guys. These are all great ideas. I just really wish they'd just get rid of the dead zone somehow. So we're getting zone chat. We're getting friends list, which could open up more plot permissions, hopefully. Online presence. See who amongst your friends is online, making it easier to organize group activities or hop into a conversation. You can already kind of see who's online if they're in your clan. Now it's going to be carried over to a friends list. I'm really looking forward to a friends list, though, to be honest. Ryan says Tronox is saying the land is already subdivided into grids and you just claim oh, I see. So you're saying like maybe you just claim you get this square. That's kind of what I alluded to really early on. I had the unique idea to do something similar like what V-Rising did. V-Rising used to have a free place plot system where you would just place your plots wherever. And it led to people layering castles. It allowed them to layer defenses for PvP. It made it very unbalanced. It allowed people to wall people in and stuff like that. And they eventually switched over to a property system where once you place down something within a property, you got all of the estate. I don't see them doing something like that in PAX Day, but I would not be opposed to seeing how that could work out. I mean, we're in the early access phase. We're in the beta phase. We should be testing stuff and finding what is going to be the best systems for the game. They all but replaced the entire combat system with a new one. So why not try test the waters with the plot system? Just see what works best. EOTB says, here's a thought. Every board game has used a grid system that meets up with one another's square. Hex example. These frogs said, hey, let's screw with the normal and go with round. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it could work if they, again, if they just do away with the dead zones. It's literally as simple as that. Kev says, "Hey, Sonny, I'm on Mary Province Map Nix. We can elaborate sometime." Eric says, "A friends list will be so great. I met some awesome people. I meet some awesome people all the time and never see them again." Yeah, so now it'd be really cool because if this carries over with that Discord integration as well, you'll never really lose contact with someone who you had fun with, and you can always meet up with them. Carmack, welcome into the stream, buddy. Great to see you. He says, "I think plots should be a donut shape with a hole in the middle of every plot that people don't notice the square of death anymore." Just put a hole in the middle of your plot. There's a radical idea. So online presence, you'll be able to see your friends who's online. I think that'll be really great to be able to easily coordinate stuff with people who aren't in your clan. I'd love to see this carried over to an alliance system, a system where you can ally up with another clan and then you can see their clan members and who's online. Not to not tell them where they are, their zones or anything, because then it could be abused and, used to stalk people. But I think an alliance and rivalry system could go a long way. And I think this is the makings of that. Mainframe, please give us alliances and rivalries and wars and stuff like that. Take that friends list after it turns out well and adapt it into an alliance thing where we can just make a formal alliance. And now you can see the other clan members, who they are, who their leadership is, their banner, all of that good stuff would be really, really great to see in game. Block and mute. I'm really looking forward to this. So I touched on this a little bit in my last stream. Not a lot of people tune into my Star Wars streams. Those are just fun little streams that I do to have fun with you guys and open some cards on stream. Not a lot of people tune into them or care about it, and I understand that. But we did touch a little bit on what our blacklist and bloodlist is in order to shed some light, because we recently had to expel a member because of their actions, and it was not good. But you can check our blacklist on our Wikipedia over on wiki.cheekybugger.net. Now, I want to start off by saying I do my due diligence. I do not take this stuff lightly when it comes to putting people on a blacklist and things like that. Only the most egregious offenders that are real life trolls that are trying to ruin the experience for people, that are harassing people, stalking people in and out of game. It carries over to real life. When it starts to go above and beyond, when there's predacious behavior and things like that, it's a good thing, I think, to make sure that we can announce that, kick them out, and make sure that the rest of the community is safe and having a fun place to enjoy life and enjoy the game together. That's what we're all about. I bear that burden so that you guys don't have to help keep the place, to help keep our server and everywhere enjoyable for everybody. Eric, thank you for that subscription. I really appreciate that. We're getting very close to 1,000 subscriber, guys. Make sure you share this with your friends. Take part in the giveaways. We're getting close to that 1,000 subscriber goal. Thank you so much, brother. But yeah, so we have a blacklist where when people go above and beyond and they're, sexually harassing someone, or if they're verbally harassing someone, they take it above and beyond normal interactions outside of the confines of role play, out into the real life. When things like that happen, it's no longer safe for them to be around other people. And I'm not saying everything needs to be a safe space, but I'm not going to have people who are acting that way in the community. So I take it upon myself to make sure that we notify people accordingly when those actions take place, and everything is vetted and verified, just like we do when we let people into the community as a verified member. So being able to block and mute people, I think, is great to see them start to have systems in place where we can stop people from trolling us even a little bit. I think they need to take it a step farther. Maybe if you block someone, you just can't even see their character. Other games do that because could be very easy for people to troll live streams and stuff like that. And I get it. I'm in a more unique situation. But that being said, blocking and muting, they say sometimes you'll want to keep people at arm's length. Yes, it happens. It definitely does happen, 100%. Ryan says, so filling the guild bank with stone won't qualify. Asking for a friend. Maven laughs. Sunny says, I hope Ostrich considers directional combat. It would bring nuance to combat. I think that'd be pretty good, yeah. I mean, what do you mean by directional combat? Elaborate on that a little bit. Ostrich has been known to pop into the live streams. We saw him a couple streams ago, and he messaged me and said he loves checking out almost all my uploads. So it's really great to see. Ostrich, if you're in here, I hope you're having a great day. And it looks like we got some questions for you there. I don't want this to just become pummel Osric with questions every time too. You know, that it's got to get tiring. Hopefully we can get an official interview with Osric. We can sit down and just have an informal, official little chat going back and forth about some thoughts and questions and concerns with you guys and answering things live. I think that'd be really, really great for the community going forward. Kai Lupus, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. Thanks for stopping by. We're going over the patch notes after we finish talking about the Discord integration into chat, but it's great to see you. Eric says, I'm on Nyx RP in Escalia Eris. Just partied in a dungeon with folk from the United Clan of aUEC. I don't know how you pronounce that place. Tronox says, take the stone, soon it will turn to sand. Oh, that's true. We will be able to turn into sand soon. Kev says, my Discord is the same name as here, Sunny. Add me and we can link up. Lee Bob says, are you planning on doing a Project Zomboid server once Build 42 goes live? Yes, I am. And that's why I always stress to people, we have a community first and foremost. We have the capacity to host servers for just about any game out there. So yes, I'm going to be hosting a Project Zomboid modded server. Granted, all the mods are up to date and stuff. We'll be, talking about the patch notes and everything leading up to it. But I am going to be hosting a Project Zomboid server for everybody, Lee. In order to get instant access to that, make sure you guys are verified and ready to go. Get the verified CBU member status on Discord by applying on our website, and then you guys will be ready to go whenever we host servers for stuff. Instant access to all of it. Eric says, sorry, that was for Sunny. Gotcha. Sunny says, directional combat like Kingdom Come Deliverance, where you can swing from left to right. Oh, I see. So like depending on where you're looking, it actually has like that physicalized, you'll swing in that direction. I understand now. Yeah, that would be interesting. They go on to say here, stay connected to your PAX Day friends anywhere. In addition to making it easier for our team to deliver state-of-the-art communication systems, the real bonus behind an MMO chat system powered by Discord is enabling friends to remain connected even when outside the game. And now this is where it gets interesting, because this is going to prevent people from impersonating other people. If someone's at least doing the bare minimum due diligence of, hey, does this person have Discord linked? Do they have a similar name to someone who I know, but I can see that it's not actually them? This could go a long way to stop people from impersonating other people. And it's going to just be convenient, right? You're going to be able to see your friends and see if they're online in game. Link your Discord account to the game, and your PAX Day friends will appear in your Discord friends list. That's really, really interesting. Has any other game done this? Is this a new feature? I've never seen adding friends in game will show up on your Discord friends list. I've seen it go, one way where your friends on Discord could maybe show up in game, but now they're actually making your friends in game show up on your Discord. I don't think this has really been done before, has it? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Neo Spy, how's it going? Welcome into the stream, buddy. Great to see you. Hope you're having a great evening. He says, I'm so close to the edge, I can't even get ivy on my walls, and I haven't lost anything. But from my experience, if you pick up and replace your plot, it gets buggy. Yeah, I definitely have experienced that as well. Replacing stuff does kind of mess things a little bit. They go on to say, link your Discord account to the game and your PAX Day friends will show up on your Discord friends list. You'll be able to message them from the game as usual and via the Discord app from PC, tablet, phone, anywhere you have it. This sounds pretty cool. So I can message from Discord to you and you'll be in game and you'll get my messages. That sounds freaking awesome, honestly. That sounds super convenient. Again, hopefully it's reliable. Hopefully there's no hiccups and stuff with it, because the Discord has been kind of unreliable at times for me. So hopefully that does not carry over here. Your character name and Discord name will be displayed to your friends, so you'll better know who is who. Again, helping with that, someone being an imposter because they know, oh, this person is on Discord is this name, so they can verify who you are in game. I wonder what that's going to do for alts. Will you be able to see, oh, this person's playing this alt? Could be interesting. I'm going to be interested to see what they're going to do with that. EOTB says Blizzard does that sort of thing. Yeah, with their Blizzard app, but not with Discord, right? That's where I think it's becoming very unique. Ryan says, oh, that would be great. Yeah, a lot of great stuff in here, honestly. I'm wondering what it's going to do for alts. Want to check what your friends are up to and prepare for that dungeon expedition directly from your mobile phone? Just open Discord. Voila. They have a little video here. Let's go ahead and watch this and see. Holy loud. Hopefully they didn't come over stream. I'm going to pause it right here. Let's see. So we got zone. When they open up the chat, you see enter your message here. Enter to open chat, R to reply. Is that a sticky note? There's a sticky note on their screen. So it's in zone right now. So he's chatting to zone, and you can see it by the little mountain icon there. Willow. Talk mainframe. And then he said joining. And there's the notification on the phone. There it is. You get the ping on your phone just as if you got a Discord message. And then look, they can reply straight from the phone, and it's going to go in game. Watch this. They said on my way right there. Juniper said on my way. Oh, and it even says the name. It says Willow joining. And it's got a little controller icon here. Probably says messaging from in-game or something like that. This might be a new feature for Discord in general. I've never seen this. So they say on my way. And watch, boom, pops up right there, Juniper. Wait. Did that go to Zone? You can chat to Zone from mobile? Maybe this is just a little unclear here, but it's got the little mountain range like it's going to Zone. But it says Juniper mainframe on my way. And they say, yeah. So they're replying. And again, this is in Zone chat. This is not in local. That's really interesting. Could you imagine if you'd be able to chat to a region from your phone? That would be interesting. I don't know how that would work, really. Private message to clan, that stuff makes sense, but Ryan says, let's not forget their long-term goal is to have PAX Day on other devices, not just PC. So this could get crazy cool in the future. Yeah, this level of integration could be really cool. Jennifer says, what? Is that the gal who took my Juniper name? Maybe, but I think her name is Juniper Mainframe. So maybe not. Maybe their in-game name is Juniper. That may be who has your name, Jennifer. So that was just a quick little snippet, but it showed off the capability of this technology. It's important to note that this function is purely an opt-in basis. If you don't have a Discord account, don't want one, or prefer to keep Discord and PAX Day lives separate, the choice is yours. If you don't link any Discord account to PAX Day, the chat system will behave as you'd expect and operate solely within the confines of your game. Please check the FAQ at the bottom of this article for more information. Then they go on to say, coming next, for those who enjoy using Discord already, this integration will enhance your experience by adding convenience and familiar features. We're also very excited about the possibility this opens up to bring additional benefits to the game. Things like see if a friend is in a specific world. Now, I'm curious if this is going to show what zone they're in, or if it's just going to show the server. Cap says PAX Day VR when? Or is it just me? That would be pretty interesting, actually. That'd be pretty interesting to me if it's going to be leaning into VR. I don't know if they're going to be. I think on other platforms they mean like console, probably. That seems to be the thing that people are really going with. Sunny says, going to be the devil's advocate and say we could get a bunch of spam if phones can do this. True. Hopefully they carry over some level of chat integration, lets you filter those, kind of like on Discord, how you can mute certain things. Maybe you can opt out. Maybe you can mute. Ryan says tablets as well would be very popular option. I don't know how you would play PAX Day on a tablet. Like, how would you even do that? The graphics, Unreal Engine 5, like, how would that run on a tablet? Neo Spy with a $2 super chat. Thank you for that. Says, do you think another wipe character will come soon? A character wipe will come soon? Let me give that a heart. Let me give that a like. Thank you for that super chat. We're 1 out of 5 on our super chat goal for this stream. So do I think another wipe, a character will come soon? I think within the next couple of months, we will see either a full wipe or a character wipe. They need to test some stuff from the ground up. So I think that it's just bound to happen. I think we will get a wipe. I don't know if it'll be a full wipe again of the world. Maybe they'll leave the world, but we'll just wipe our characters. But then if we already have benches placed down, it's still going to ruin progression. Before it goes live, they're going to have to do a full wipe because they're going to need to see full progression, how things are balanced beginning to end. So I would expect it at some point. I personally think, based on track record and based on, all things considered, I believe we'll probably get a wipe maybe in a couple months. That would be my guess if I had to give an educated guess. UTB says, considering you get 4 characters on each account and no cross access for plots from a single account, fix this. Yeah, I do find that kind of interesting. But then again, the whole thing with alts and me, I have my reservations about alts in general. UTB says, add spam, but nitro in-game messages, or buy nitro in-game messages. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work with the chat. I guess we'll see. We'll see soon. Oh, I guess we'll literally see tomorrow, because tomorrow it's going live. So we'll be able to check it out and actually see for ourselves tomorrow. Sunny says, wide, especially before gold economy. Hope it's a full wipe. Yes, we do need a full wipe with the gold economy, 100%. I know not a lot of people are looking forward to the wipes and stuff because, it's harder for solo players to get back to where they were and things like that. But we're in the testing phase. It is essential. It is essential for them to get the data that they need in order to make the game what it needs to be going forward. It's just a matter of fact. There's no way to get around it. I'm going to take a quick drink here and then we'll continue down on this post. Lee says, man, I'm hoping for a wipe, really? I hope we get a wipe too. I know of a lot of people who really just say, wipe it, let us test. Because, they introduced a lot of new early access, like not early access, but like early entry, early game stuff in. And we never really got the full advantage of it because we were already at endgame. So the new spells and stuff, besides the shoes, they don't really apply to us because we already have endgame magic. Why do I need the early game magic? So a lot of the stuff just got, gone right past when they implemented it. I thought it was kind of interesting that they decided to do that, but I'm all for a wipe. I know it's controversial. Some people won't. That's just my opinion. Eric says account inventory would be nice. I shouldn't need to change storage permissions so that my alts can access storage. Yeah, maybe they could do like a bank or something you could set up, and then you could have access to the bank with different, I don't know. There's many, many things that they could do, and we can definitely chat about those things going forward as well. Sonny says, I want to know why they didn't do a full wipe this last time. There could be many reasons, Sonny, why they didn't do a full wipe. It could be they wanted to continue with the data that they had before and, not lose players who were going to be upset with a wipe. Maybe they wanted to see, maybe they're going to implement the economy and they don't want it to get wiped first. They want the economy to be busted as hell before they actually go and fix it. I've heard that from some people. I think that's a very good idea as well. They could make sure the economy is functioning, and then they could balance the economy with a full wipe. So it could just be about data collection. Who knows? Maybe they thought that they would lose more players if they did a full wipe as opposed to doing the carryover how they did. There's really no way of knowing. And I think they're only wiping things as they need to wipe them. I think that's important as well. They're not wiping just because they want to. They're wiping because they need to. Like with the world wipe, they only wiped the stuff they had to in order to overhaul the environment, which was our buildings. We got to keep everything that did not need to be wiped. Kev says backpacks. That'd be awesome. Thiezen says, looking forward to the patch tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. We're going to be streaming that with you guys, continuing our 30 days of PAX Day. It's going to be cool to hop in. I'm really glad that they gave us mainframe. Thank you for giving us the patch notes beforehand. I really do appreciate that. So they go on to say here, clan chat in Discord and clan announcement broadcast to the chat system are features that are coming soon. I'm really looking forward to that. Being able to put out on Discord announcements that will go to the clan in game. That sounds like a dream, honestly, for managing a big clan of 200 members. Voice chat is also planned for future updates. So we saw before on the roadmaps, voice chat, voice chat, voice chat. It's coming soon, guys. They're working on it. This is all very new. We're proud to be one of the early partners testing these new possibilities. Yeah, so this is new. This is absolutely new. This is not something that I don't think has really been done in any other game yet. I'm looking forward to seeing how this is going to pan out. Season said did not expect to have Discord integration. It was funny. I said this at the beginning of the stream. I wasn't planning on doing a PaxCast if it was just going to be the chat integrations. But then we found out that it was going to be so much more because we actually got the patch notes as well. So I'm looking forward to going over the patch notes with you guys after we're done reading through this here. So they are one of the early adopters of this to have friends over on Discord and in-game be linked. It's going to be interesting to see how this is going to be. We're looking forward to the feedback, and we'd love to hear ideas from the community on how that collaboration can best enhance their game experience. So they want to hear from us. They really do. Let's make sure that we're giving our thoughts and opinions on that. They do have some FAQ at the bottom here. Let's see exactly what they say. Do I need a Discord account to play PAX Day now? No, that's definitely not. What if I don't want to link it? You don't have to. They've said that above. You don't have to link it at all. It's opt-in. How do I jump in? When you log in after the maintenance, you'll be invited to link your Discord account in the chat window. After entering your details and accepting the terms, your PAX Day friends will appear in your Discord friends list, and you'll be able to message them from the Discord app as well as from the game itself. This is exciting. I cannot wait to see what this is going to be like tomorrow. Here's an image of what it's going to look like, though, guys, right here. So you'll log in, you'll open the chat. There'll be like little settings and friends list and stuff right here on the side. Oh, look, clan, party. These are your different chats. This is probably friends list. Got your settings here. Sign in with Discord. Sign in with your Discord account to see your Discord friends right inside of PAX Day. That's what it's going to look like. Inspired Creativity says, I wonder how non-clan Discord servers like Nick's RP community can use these features. I don't think they'll be able to. If I had to guess, the way that clan integration will work is the leader will have to link a Discord to their clan. And then whoever runs that Discord or whoever has certain perms on Discord will have access to push certain notifications and communications and settings to in-game chat. I think that's how it would work. So I don't think like the Nick's RP community. First of all, I'm not super big on like the Nick's RP community Discords and the Danu RP community Discords and stuff like that. I feel like some people, they want to use it, cool. I think it's much better for each community to have their own space. And then you can promote each other and go and visit each other's Discord spaces. That way you're in control of your own community. Like I would never want my community to be moderated or subject to the moderation of another community because I have expectations of how I want it moderated. So that's why I'm not really big on like the, giant, hey, come over to this giant community Discord. I don't really partake in those really. I'll join allied clans. I'll join friendly clans Discords, and we have that cross back and forth like that. But having like one big hub, I think that we already have that. We have the PAX Day community Discord server. So we already have that. I'm not sure why we need another place for it. But I understand some people like it, so I'm not shitting on it or anything. If you guys like it, hey, have at it. But I don't think they'll be able to take advantage of these. This is just a guess. This is theorycraft. I don't know how this system is going to function. But I would guess that they would not be able to do anything with this unless, let's say you have a clan of 10 people, you would have to coordinate with the NixRP community Discord and give them authorization, be able to push that stuff, and you'd have to like go through the links and stuff like that in order to allow that integration, maybe. But I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it is going forward. Ryan goes on to say, inspired creativity. Don't forget that you can currently make yourself your own channel. So I doubt Nick's RP server could make its own in-game channel and integrate. That would be interesting, though. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see what the full extent of this is going to be, and as these features unfold, this is probably in its infancy, but it's cool to see them working with Discord to make some groundbreaking stuff there. Ryan says, maybe the in-game is just a chat window and not a new chat itself. Potentially. Eric says, in-game chat is decidedly awful. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. We fell back to Discord because people almost never notice it. I think the chat interface needs to be able to be pinned in the main UI by default. There's a lot of UI improvements that they could definitely make, that's for sure. Ryan says, all right, in-game, it's a feed, so you can have separate feeds for which filter channels appear in. YouTube says Rift did a Twitter feed that would post achievements. I mean, I have something like similar to that for like my Discord server to my Minecraft server. You can have integration there where people can chat in a specific room. That chat would get relayed over into the Minecraft server and vice versa. So there was like a Discord link there with a mod or a plugin across like Minecraft. I have multiple characters. How does this show in the Discord app? When chatting with a friend, you'll see both the Discord username and the name of the character you're currently playing. So there you go. Now you know a little bit more of how it's going to work with alts. Can I change my mind? You can decide to unlink your account at any moment. Simply open the in-game chat and click the settings on the left side of the navigation there, and you can click the unlink button so you can choose to go back if you don't like it. I already linked my Discord account to get the founder's role. Do I have to do it again? Yes, the permissions required. So yeah, if you linked it to your account to get the founder's role on their Discord, that's separate than this. This is Discord integration for chat. So this is definitely different. How do I manage my online presence indicator? Once you have linked your account, so you can go right here and it'll show up in game. So it just carries over from Discord in game. Robert, how's it going? Welcome into the stream, buddy. Great to see you. Says hello, Inner Sleuths. Fadril here. And I'll see you Blood Brothers in game. Absolutely. How much data is being shared with account linking? To unlock the ability for chat outside the game, Discord requires you grant PaxCast access to your profile and as described during the linking process. So they'll be able to add your Discord friends in game. You can add up to 1,000 friends. I wonder why 1,000? Why is there a limit? Message Discord users from the in-game. Share your game activity with Discord. Receive personalized content and promotions if your Discord settings allow it. That's interesting. So they will be able to manage your Discord friends list and blocked users. Allow access your server and channel membership details. Access your friends list and online status. Update your activity on Discord. Send and receive messages. But you will not be able to microbrew some local kombucha. That's not included apparently right here. And what is this? Fighting toxicity modernization with GGWP. As with any online community, maintaining a positive environment is crucial. That's where our blacklist comes in, guys. Theo, how's it going? Welcome into the stream, buddy. We're just finishing up talking about the PaxCast integration with Discord, which is coming tomorrow, and then we're going to get into the patch notes very, very soon. So let's see here. They say, to help with this, we will also be integrating an automated chat moderation tool with our partners at GGWP, which will help monitor and curb toxic behavior. Hopefully this doesn't have some type of report feature applied to it. I have seen World of Warcraft's right-click report feature be abused time and time again to get people banned from chat, to get them banned from the game, to get them temp banned. And it's a complete automated system. I don't like being moderated by bots. If I'm going to get banned, it should be banned based on my merits because I actually did something wrong and it should be reviewed by a person. I know that that is a very heavy overhead having someone actually review stuff, but I don't like AI telling me what to do. Now, I'm not someone who's going and saying bad things though. So I don't, for instance, when when we first got in game and I was saying like our fellow clansmen, I said clansmen and it got filtered probably because it was thinking of like what you're all imagining right now. I didn't want to say it on the on YouTube platform, unfortunately, but I was talking in terms of actual members of our clansmen, and it got filtered. I had to word it differently. I had to put like clan members, and it's like, come on now, that type of stuff. There's a line, you know. I think there definitely should be a line, and I think that things should be moderated by people. But having a bot just filter your stuff, it can be tough. So that is the FAQ, and that is what's going on with the Discord integration. Let me pull up the in-game patch notes, and we're going to go over that as well. Robert gifted 1 Inner Sleuth membership. That was given to Freddie. Was gifted a membership by Robert. Freddie, welcome to the well, which one was it? I think it was Junior Sleuth, probably. So welcome to the Junior Sleuths. You now have the gift of membership for 1 month. Anybody who's ever gifted membership, you have full membership until it wears off, and you can choose to roll it over. If you do, your star is upgraded, your membership is upgraded, and it continues and it carries over. Thank you so much, Robert, for gifting a membership and sharing that membership with Freddie. Really do appreciate that. EOTB says, LOL, the K3 bug. Lee Bob, Klansman equals bowling pin people. Exactly. But like, it shouldn't, though. I think that words should not be stolen, and idols and symbols and stuff should not be stolen just because they're hijacked by a small minority. I don't think the word Klansman should immediately go over to that. A clans member, clansman, if you're part of my clan, you're a clansman of mine. I get like where they came from, but like that was clearly not the intention of it. But AI and filters and stuff, they don't care. They don't care about that. They just see the word and they just filter it. You know, it's why you can't say certain things on here, even if we're talking, even if we're like bringing light to it in a good way in order to show it. No, that's exactly, Eric, what it means. That's exactly what they took it as, but that's not what I meant it as. I was just talking about clans members, you know. So I think that with automation and stuff, it's a fine line. But I got the patch notes pulled up here. I cannot really show you that well in game, the patch notes, because they're not on the website, unfortunately. So I'm just going to leave this visual up. Actually, let's pull this down so we can just get a nice forest scene. There we go. We're just going to go like this. And from here on out, we're going to be reading the patch notes. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get some water, and then we're going to get into these patch notes. Eric says, Maven, are you CJ on Facebook? I cannot confirm nor deny this. I will let Maven choose her own personal information being anywhere, but that is up to her. Patch notes, November 20th, 2024. So here they say chat, friends list, Discord linking. And this is coming November 20th, 2024, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Probably be down for an hour, they said. I think I did the time conversion correct. So they say chat, friends list, and Discord linking. Discord now powers the in-game chat. And then they have more info here, which is everything we just went over. So we don't have to go over that again. We just went over all that. If you guys missed that, make sure you go back to the beginning. Thiessen says, did you see the big patch notes? That's what I'm going over right now. We're going over the big patch notes. Yeah. I got them all pulled up here on the Discord. We're going to go through each talking point and we're going to talk about this. Even says, I'm just kidding. It's me. Okay, there you go. She answered that. I'm not gonna, that's up to individuals to confirm or deny. So I know you asked her, but I read all chat. But yeah, so she's saying that that is her. Eric's laughing. Yeah, we're gonna go over the patch notes right now, guys. So there's quite a bit of stuff in here. We already know about the Discord linking. If you guys are just now tuning in and you missed any of the stuff we were talking about at the beginning, make sure you go back and listen to it after this is done. You can also leave a comment while you're back there listening to that, and you'll get an entry in to win a free copy of PAX Day. Robert upgraded their membership to Senior Sleuth. Thank you, Robert, for that. Thank you for the gifted one membership gifted, and thank you for upgrading your membership. Really means a lot to me. It's because of people like you that I'm able to bring you guys unbiased news and tell you the truth and remain independent. So I truly, truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. I will get the credits. Let me take a note here. I'll get the credits updated and you'll be up in the Senior Sleuth section now. All right. Got my note taken. I do roll credits before and after streams and at the end of videos and stuff like that. So you guys get credit. And if you link your YouTube to your Discord, you will get perks over on the Cheeky Buggers United community Discord server. You can get there by typing !Discord in chat. I know you're already over there, but if you do that link, you get perks over there as well. So the first thing under the world category on these patch notes is they fixed an issue where oak trees were missing in specific biomes. Oaks have replaced some of the beech trees in the rolling hills and the old forest biome. They go on to say that this is just a quick patch to help with resource dependencies, and we'd like to do a more thorough pass next time there's an opportunity to do a full world rebuild. Note, there's a very small risk that some of the oaks may clip through players' buildings since the oaks are bigger than the beech trees. So that is the very first thing on there, and it's a welcomed one. Hopefully it doesn't mess up anybody's builds. We'll see when we get in tomorrow. We'll notice if, there's a tree coming through your building. Everyone's gonna be pissed if there is, because we wish that the trees didn't come through at all. But it's really great to see that the oaks are making a return. It should help with the resource acquisition of heartwood, as well as maybe, get some more beehives. So I thought that, well, though they made beehives drop from everything now, so you shouldn't have any issues there. But being able to get some more heartwood, have some more options, and just more variety in trees, it's really going to be great. But they say right there, whenever they have the opportunity to do another full world rebuild, so that is in the cards, everybody. It's not that far-fetched. Lee Bob says, the level of connection of your personal life to the social game will not be good long term. So many situations that can lead to a lot of malice amongst people. This is the main reason I never joined you. I mean, I don't really correlate that over with us though, because again, I keep it all super moderated and everything like that. I make sure that if anyone has any issues, when people join, it's one of the things I talk with. I literally sit down and talk with most people who join personally. If not, it's one of my admins, and we make sure that everyone understands the guidelines for how to act cordially, and if they have any issues with someone or if something happens, to come and report it to us so we can make sure that we take care of that. Garner your evidence to make sure that you can show us what happened. And it's a drama-free environment for the most part, honestly. We look at other people's exterior drama, but we don't really have too much drama interior. I squash that stuff very, very quickly. There's no place for that. This is a place to relax and have fun. Robert says, hello, Eric. Happy to see you in here. We're interested, or we've interacted on the Facebook PAX group too with Moon. Oh, so it's over on the PAX Day group over on Facebook. Yeah, I don't have Facebook. I got rid of Facebook a long time ago. Ryan says, yeah, beehives really didn't drop from the oaks before. Heartwood access is good though. Yeah, it'll be good to have more heartwood. Eric says, at Robert, welcome. I can't believe we are over 800 members now. Is that on the PAX Day? That over on the PAX Day Facebook group? Is that what that is? Is that what you're referencing there? Ryan says, Lee Bob, if acting in good faith, I don't think so. In game where people are playing in a way they wouldn't act in real life, seems espionage or see espionage, etc., then sure. But you live by your choices, etc., right? And that's what it's all about. I'm not saying that there aren't people who do act in bad faith and then they end up on our blacklist, though. I mean, it's literally as simple as that. But that can happen anywhere in any game. You can have people who can harass you and stalk you and stuff like that. So I squash that stuff very quickly. I put an end to that stuff very, very quickly. But again, when people join us, we personally interview them. So the chance of them being a troll or them being a bad faith actor or anything like that is very slim because we're literally interviewing them. We interview each and every single person who joins. Now, if you just want to join the community Discord server and just hang out there, by all means, everyone's just welcome to join the Discord. But people who want to elevate that to the next level and be able to get into our community Discord servers or be able to get into our community servers that we host and stuff like that, those require those interviews because I don't just open up like the Project Zomboid server, for instance. That's not just going to be open to the public. It will be whitelist. It'll be here's the password. It'll be a closed thing like our Minecraft server is, just because of, like you're saying, that external drama and stuff. We keep all of that out of there and it allows for better moderation. So that's why I do it that way. Got a ton of chats going by. I'm trying to keep up with them as fast as I can. And we have a lot of patch notes to get through as well. Maven says we have a screening that goes on. We've had minimal issues. Yep, 100%. We've really only had to kick out like one person from the interior, and that's they kind of went rogue, and that can happen anywhere. But we have the systems in place, and that's why I like having all of my Discord stuff and all of my community and my YouTube stuff, all of my intellectual property in one place where I control the moderation on it. I can make sure that people are acting right and acting in good faith and stuff like that, as opposed to being on, you know, a community Discord that I don't have control over. And it's not just really like, oh, it's a control, you're a control freak. No, it's at the end of the day, yes, but no, I like to do it for a good reason. I like to make sure that everyone is having a good time and make sure that there is no toxicity taking place and that we do address those problems. Robert says Blood Brothers has been very fun, engaging, and more of a family community than anything else. We help each other and have had so much fun, great stories and interactions via Discord when gaming, not just only in PAX Day. Yeah, we've had a ton of fun over on Star Citizen, in World of Warcraft, in just about everything we do. We have a ton of fun together. And that's why I have that vetting process. That's why we have the blacklist. That's why I put so much effort into really just being myself and being genuine and drawing in good people, but making sure that the people who are joining us are all in good faith. That's why I put in so much effort to it. Lee Bob says, Ryan, I respect the reason you would think I'm not acting in good faith. I don't think he's saying you're not acting in faith. I think he's saying we keep out the people who don't act in good faith. No one ever said that you were or aren't. You've been around for a very long time. I think you act in good faith. I haven't had really bad interaction with you at all. I appreciate you stopping by. I don't think he's saying that you're acting in bad faith. However, having played EVE Online over an extended period of time, it scared me from going into an external website to sign on. I mean, and hey, that's how we make sure that people are acting in good faith at the end of the day. I completely understand your concern. And at the end of the day, I don't force people to join us. People come on their own free will to join the Order of the Blood Brothers and to join our community. And having that process where people are putting their stuff out there and getting vetted and verified by our verification process, that proves the good faith of the individual. I'm not saying that people who choose not to do it aren't acting in good faith. It is just what it is, unfortunately. I mean, that's how we can keep trolls out of the community at the end of the day. Yeah, and Ryan says, I'm absolutely not saying that you're acting in bad faith. Yeah, and I didn't think you were saying that to begin with. But that's just our process. That's how we go about doing it. Neospy says the administration and Cheeky Buggers has always been involved and amazing about filtering out dog water in quotes that happens in social constructs. They really know how to have fun, and that's my ultimate goal. That's why I keep it all in the CBU, all on my channel here. No external stuff really, and I make sure that we're all having a good time. Because at the end of the day, if you guys are having problems, I actually do care about you guys. I actually do care about the community. I ask anybody in chat who's been in my community for any amount of time now, I literally will hop into chat with them after I'm done streaming. After I'm finished this, I'm going to eat. I'm going to hop in chat. We're going to have a good time. We're going to shoot the shit. We're just going to relax and enjoy gaming, even if we're not playing PAX Day. If we do play PAX Day, great. If we're playing Star Citizen, great. I actually care about the community. I literally will sit down with people, have conversations as a real person. I'm not just some guy on the internet who makes videos and has a YouTube channel who talks about PAX Day stuff. I'm a real person and we love to sit down, and that's why I love chatting with you guys. I actually care about the community, and not just my community. I care about all communities, honestly. I want everybody to be able to have a good experience, whether it's in my community or not. That's why we have allied clans as well. Maven says, I wholeheartedly concur, Robert. Ryan says, EVE Online was in my mind when I was making suggestions of people who play in a way that doesn't align with the way you want to act and doesn't act in real life. That game has more drama than Dallas. Maven says, can confirm, Void. Robert gifting another membership. It went out to Shane. Shane, congratulations. Thank you, Robert, for gifting another channel membership. It's really great to see people spread around the love of memberships to everybody. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. Ryan says the recent Blacklist edition is literal proof of Void making or walking the talk 100%. Yeah, and I pride myself on that. My integrity means more to me than a dollar. My integrity means so much to me. And that's why I'll always tell you guys the truth, and I always act in good faith. And it's why I demand it of people who want to join our clan as well. People who join our clan, all we ask for is loyalty. Your loyalty and your good faith is the most valuable things you have in this life. And that's why our clan meshes so well together and we have so much fun together, is because we're all making that commitment to one another and we help each other out so much. But thank you, Robert. I really do appreciate that. Let's get on with some more patch notes now that we're caught up with all the chat. Fixed a respawn point in Iniscalia. Jura was spawning players in the wrong location. That's great to see. Bug fixes and stuff like that, those are always welcomed. Resolved an issue causing various snowy terrain to appear black and jagged in higher elevations. I didn't see that, but hey, good to see that fixed. Enhanced graphics for entirely dark areas. I wonder what this will mean for Bloodstone Hollow, the new area. Holy crap, Robert is out of control today. Upgraded his membership again. I gotta write it down. Now you're part of the Sleuth Squad. Thank you so much for the continued support, Robert. You're on a roll today, man. Robert is on fire today, Maven says. Absolutely. We have 3 tiers. For people who don't know, you can click that join button down below. There's Junior Sleuths. There is Senior Sleuths, and then there's the Sleuth Squad. I don't expect people to sign up for the Sleuth Squad, but that is for my ultimate fans, the top tier of subscriber. Thank you so much for becoming a Senior Sleuth. I really do appreciate that support. It goes a long way. It really does. I don't think people understand. It's hard to be an independent YouTuber. This is my full-time job now, and when I get support from you guys like that, it really does mean the world to me. So thank you so much for that. Kai Lupus says GG. Jacksum, Junior Sleuth. Welcome, Jacksum, to the Junior Sleuth membership tier. All of these will be going on the credits. I'm going to get the credits updated today as well. Thank you guys so much for the support. Kev says, I've had my username 28 years and I've kept it intact due to integrity. Exactly, Kev. I think everyone should be acting with integrity and honor in everything that they do. And that's what I pride myself on. It's the way I moderate. It's the way I run a community. I just want to see a nice place for people, regardless of religion, ethnicity, background, any upbringing or anything like that. If you could be a decent person and come together and unite together for a common goal, it shows so much loyalty and so much support for one another. That's what it's all about over at Cheeky Buggers United and over in the Order of the Blood Brothers. That's what it's all about. And that's my main goal. Tronox says, public service announcement to hit that thumbs up button, up or down. Yeah, true. Hey, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, smash the thumbs down button. I really want to know what you guys think about these streams. It's the best way to give feedback is to be in chat, to leave comments, and to show support by subscribing and clicking the like button. Jackson and Robert, thank you guys so much for the support. Holy crap. We are on a roll today. Maven just upgraded to the Senior Sleuths. Maven, you've been a great friend of mine for a very long time now. And I really, really do appreciate that. You guys are spoiling me. You guys are absolutely spoiling me. I feel like I'm getting raided right now. Robert gifted another membership, went out to Panda P. Hey, we know who Panda is. That's one of my admins. Panda, you were gifted channel membership by Robert, thank you so much, Robert, for the multiple gifted memberships. Thank you so much. And thanks for all of the new members, the upgraded memberships. Thank you guys for the support. Maven says, don't mention it, Void. Love you, bro. Love you too, Maven. Thank you guys for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Enhanced graphics in entirely dark areas. What is that going to mean for Bloodstone Hollow? For those of you who missed it, we made a place that is entirely encompassed in darkness. You can check it over on our wiki, wiki.cheekybugger.net. We have a description of it. It's a place that we, in our lore, is encompassed in darkness. It's got like a spell put on it. It's always dark there. We could do rituals there, all kinds of good stuff. I wonder what that's going to mean. Enhanced graphics for entirely dark areas. UTB says more layers. You think we need to put more layers to block out the daylight? Neo, thank you for the second super of the stream. We're at 2 out of 5 on our goal there. Neo Spy says, what would be the best addition to RP? Not sitting. What would be the best addition, in my opinion? You want my opinion on what would be the best addition to roleplay? Let's think here for a minute. And it can't be sitting. I think voice chat, in my opinion, would probably be the best thing, but we already know about that. I think you want something that maybe we don't know about yet. If I had to pick one, it'd be voice chat, because that's going to allow me to streamline my streams when it comes to talking to YouTube chat and doing my speeches in game. There'll be less downtime in between when I can actually type, and people can actually just hear my voice, and I won't have to type. So that would be my number one thing. So Theorycraft, let's think here. Alliance and rivalries and war system, but I think we're probably going to get that as well. I think that would go a long way to have some level of integration there. I think open world PvP would do a lot for RP, because it's going to make people really think twice about their interactions with people. And I would hope that people aren't just going around murdering people and it's not just a free for all, because I hope that people on a roleplay server are acting accordingly. But I think that could go a long way as well. It's a tough call. Be the best addition for RP. Voice chat, more integrations with clans, and a PvP system where we can interact in more open environment, I think could be pretty interesting. It's definitely a tough call, though. Maven says, I would like to be able to send letters by Raven or Owl. That would be really great, Maven. I like that idea. Send mail through roleplay by literally having an owl or a raven or something and sending it off on its way. That would be really, really cool. Yes, being able to drink, like in World of Warcraft, you can get drunk. I think that would be great as well. EO2B says, at Neospy, with the onset of AI, a translator of Old English to real-time chat box on and off, that would be interesting. That'd be really interesting. Eric says a full set of emotes. Actions would be a nice addition to aid roleplay. PvP generally makes people toxic in most games. I don't know if that would carry over to here, because like we're literally going to be defending people and protecting people, and you can hire our mercenaries to guard you and things. I do see how you could say that it could make, for toxicity, but I'm hoping that people are going to be acting in good faith. I've always said from the beginning, though, that even in terms of bandits, I think that there is a place for good faith bandits. That's why I have the distinction between the blacklist and the blood list. You could be a good faith bandit and go on the blood list because that's solely for role play, but you're a good faith person. You're doing it out of good faith. You're not exploiting, you're not cheating, you're not using meta information to gank people, and you want to be a bandit. So I think it could be done in good faith. So there's a fine line between all that, though. But I think drinking in game would be pretty interesting. I mean, it's already a mature game, right? So why not let us drink as well? Ton of great opinions there. But Neo, thank you for that super. I really do appreciate that. We're at 2 out of 5 on our super chat goal. Thank you guys so much for all the support. So I wonder what enhanced graphics in entirely dark areas means. I guess we're going to see that tomorrow. We'll go straight over to Bloodstone Hollow and we'll check it out. Advanced PvE ruins geometry, lowering it by 10 centimeters for improved ground registration. So I think they lowered all the ruins. They sunk them down into the ground a little bit, which they're ruins. It shouldn't really matter, right? But now it's going to have better ground registration. Fixed some missing or inaccurate collisions across multiple PvE ruins. So that's really great. You won't be able to walk through walls anymore in some spots. Fixed floating issues with various roadside fences. I've seen those all over the place. That'll be nice to keep my immersion intact. We have a song about immersion. We love immersion here at the Order of the Blood Brothers, and we have a song made specifically about it. Maybe I'll play it in the outro. We'll play Brisket War Cry, and we'll play like My Immersion or something in the outro. I'm trying to keep up with all of the chat. It's flying by. There's only one of me, and there's many, many of you in here right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. If I missed your message, please don't be upset. I did not mean to. I tried to get to every message. Jackson says, getting arrested bonus for laying in a bed for a few minutes. That'd be really cool, actually. Yeah, you log off in a nice place, you go to sleep in bed, and you get a bonus. That'd be really nice to see. Being able to play instruments. Yes, Maven, I really do love that one. That is a great one. Put that on the list. Being able to play instruments and even be able to make your own music in game could be great. But you got to be careful because that could mean copyright strikes and stuff like that. Robert gifted another channel membership. It went out to Sunny. Hey, Sunny. There you go, Sunny. You now have channel membership. Hey, if you choose to keep that and roll it over, then you'll carry the perks and they will upgrade if you choose to keep your membership. Thank you again, Robert, for another gifted membership. Did I miss some chat? Someone said good night. Who's going to bed? Night Maven, thanks for stopping by. Oh, Eric, are you going to bed? Brace yourself for the Counter-Strike behavior. Did I miss Eric going to bed? I may have missed a chat there. Sorry about that, guys. Maharlika says, what's up, Void? I'll be on later tonight. Have a couple of buildings to build. Hell yeah, brother. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. We're just going over some patch notes here. This has been a very productive stream, I think. We've went over a lot of stuff. We still have a lot of patch notes to get through, but we're doing some theory craft along the way. EOTB says vigor and glow with other bed activities. Oh, God. Sunny says, yo, thank you, Robert. Robert says, I got you, Sunny. Oh, man, the camaraderie, even in the chat, is just so great to see. Eric says, oh, Maven went to bed. Maven, thank you again. Hope you have a good night. Neospy says, what we building tonight, Maharlika? Yeah, what are we building tonight, Maharlika? Continuing on with the patch notes here, so they fixed the roadside things, fixed the fog glare from the moon and sun, so it no longer is visible through the terrain. I'm super happy about that because we noticed there was like a big glow coming through the earth. That's what it was. It was just a bug. Maharlika says, got a trading post going on a couple of homes. We will be setting up the Moonlit Market as well in town somewhere once we have the space. So look out for that. Doesn't really make much sense right now. It's just for role play. But once we get the actual marketplaces, it'll actually serve a purpose to have the Moonlit Market in game. But right now it's just a role play thing. We are going to be getting into a lot of role play, guys. It's just delayed a little bit because everyone's still building. I mean, people are spending weeks and weeks rebuilding their cities and stuff like that. It's going to take time, but then we'll get back into the role play and we'll start making some more role play streams and videos and stuff with you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So they fixed the issue with the glare of the sun coming through the ground, fixed the sharp snow transition on cliffs and terrain. Resources, they added faction relics to loot piles. So I think that means like the relics of the faction, the lockets, the sigils, and all that stuff. Those were added into the loot piles in dungeons, which is great to see. Beehives now drop from all tree types. So get ready to have millions of beehives again. Added more pure iron deposits in Lioness. So I wonder if it was the same number as before and then they just got reduced or they stayed the same during this next patch. And now in this next patch, they're increasing them. So I wonder if it's actually having more of them or if there's going to be less of them. Oh, Maven says, I thought Eric was headed to bed. Maven isn't going anywhere. Gotcha. Neospy says, thank God the sun was shining through the trees in my house as if them being there wasn't enough. Oh, I see. The trees that are literally in your house that are coming through the floor. Yeah. Robert says, Maven's not gone. She was suggesting to add a logging out in-game feature for sleeping in the bed. Oh, I understand now. Yeah, there was just a little miscommunication there. She's still here, Eric. She was talking about going to bed in-game to get like arrested bonus and stuff. Maharlika says, old man Tenebris is welcome inside the sanctuary and talk to my beehives anytime. Neospy says they need to add more springiness to the beds so I can make more advanced jumpy puzzles in my maze. That'd be awesome, actually. I'm all for that. It'd be like a slime block in Minecraft. You're just bouncing on them. Eric says, Tronox. They moved all the pure iron into the quarry. Sounds like they are putting some back out in the map again. Oh, interesting. Okay, that'll be good. Fixed an issue where insufficient amount of hides were dropping from animal kills, so we're going to be getting some more hides. They also fixed the lack of low-tier hides from high-level skinning. New icons and meshes for various items were added. I'm looking forward to seeing those new icons. Added proper mesh and icon for red cabbage. So now red cabbage actually has a texture. I don't know why it's called red cabbage if it's green, but it actually has a texture now and it'll have proper mesh. Right before it was like a placeholder. Robert, another gifted membership went out to Isaac. Isaac, again, if you carry over that membership, you'll be able to carry over all of your perks and they will continue. Thank you so much, Robert. What is that up to now? Like 5 gifted memberships? Holy crap. Thank you so much, Robert. I really do appreciate that. Ryan says, oh, thank God, my cabbages. Yeah, the cabbages will actually have textures now. Robert is on fire tonight, guys. Let's get a W in chat for Robert. Adjusted brightness from glass item meshes. Eric says, reference subject of moving slash fighting. I like movement slash fighting from Destiny 2 and Assassin's Creed. It's so fluid. I do think that they have made leaps and bounds with the combat in PAX Day. It is so much more fluid. There goes all the W's in chat for Robert. Thank you so much, Robert, for all the support, man. I really do appreciate it. Reduced the size of Genesis. Wait, isn't that Nice? They spelled it wrong in the patch notes. Nice? Or is it spelled differently in game? It looks different. Reduce the size of Nice, flint, and clay 3D meshes. So the actual like size of the rocks were made smaller. Robert says, all good, Void. Glad to support quality, honest content. I appreciate that, man. It really does mean a lot to me to know that people enjoy and respect my work enough to want to support it. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for the compliment. And hey, it's a pleasure of mine to run a community and to do this stuff for such great people such as yourself and everyone else who's been in the community and everyone else who's a channel member on here and everyone else who's even just a subscriber. We have had great interactions on YouTube. It has just been absolutely amazing. Maven. Holy crap. Maven is upgraded to the Sleuth Squad. That is 2 Sleuth Squad double upgrades in a single stream. Holy shit, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot say thank you enough. You guys are the reason why this is possible. So thank you so much for the support. Double Sleuth Squad upgrade. W's in the chat for Maven, too. Holy crap, guys. You guys are spoiling me. Can I throw a heart on that? They don't let me interact with it, unfortunately. I'm interacting with it with my voice. Thank you, guys. Hey, here's a patch note that everyone's been looking forward to right here. They finally removed, wait for it, silver fir branches from the game. Silver fir branches are finally removed for the game. I kept thinking that they were leaving them in because they were going to use them for something eventually. I'm like, it's just around the corner. It's just around the corner. They're probably going to use it. They took out all this other stuff, but they left fir branches in. What are they going to do with them? Well, I'll tell you what they're going to do with them. They're going to remove them from the game. Finally, they're gone. Robert says, brisket incoming, Void. Hee. Yes, brisket. We got to play Brisket Warcry at the end now. Maven says, yes, someone tell Amaranda that the silver fir branches are gone. Really great to see that. There's a lot of patch notes here, guys. We're not even like halfway through them. We're on to crafting and building now. Changed unlock levels for fine leather bands, and fine leather string to be lower, so you can now do your leather working a little easier now. Eric, welcome to the Senior Sleuth Squad. Eric, really great to have you, brother. I really, really appreciate it. This is like a dream stream. This is crazy. I've gotten support in streams before, but I mean, you guys are really going above and beyond right now. You're actually spoiling me. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. And I understand that it's not in everyone's financial situation to support YouTubers and stuff like that. And that's why I bring these completely free of charge to everyone. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to become a member or upgrade their memberships. Anything that you guys have done or do in the future, or even if you can't, do not sweat it at all. But I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Eric is part of the senior sleuth squad. I'm going to have to go over my entire roster to make sure I got all of your names on there properly, give you guys the proper credit before and after. The credits that roll after this stream will unfortunately not be the most up-to-date ones, obviously, because I haven't had a chance to make it yet. But on the next ones, I'm going to be working to get all of your names in there in your proper category. So thank you guys so much for the support. And thank you for the ongoing support for people who have been channel members for such a long time. Huge shout out to you guys. Again, you guys are the reason why this is possible. UTV says 917 and climbing. Let me refresh it. Let's see what we're up to. Might still be 917. Yep, 917 out of 1,000, guys. We're getting close on that. So they've lowered the fine leather bands and all that stuff, so it's easier to make those now. Leather working bench no longer uses linen cloth, which is nice to see. Resources, and no longer uses a leather cloth resource, but uses inferior leather and a iron knife blade instead, which is great to see. They're keeping it a little bit more in-house. Oh, my chat disconnected. Okay, it's reconnected. Sometimes chat will just disconnect over to my streaming software. Ryan says, 1,000 in time for Christmas. Let's go. Hey, that'd be awesome, man. I'll do a 24-hour Christmas stream with you guys. We'll just sit down, listen to Christmas tunes, do all the events. I'm really looking forward to doing all the events for games as well. It's hard because games tend to come out with everything all at once, all at the same time from different developers. So like Star Citizen has a big event going on. Patches coming out for PAX Day. Watch Project Zomboid will drop their thing next. All this crazy stuff will happen all back to back. Big game will release, big expansion will come out for World of Warcraft or something, you know, all at the same time. And I want to cover it all. I want to do the Star Citizen stuff with you guys. I want to do this with you guys. I want to do everything with you guys. But it's like we can only pack so much in. So in that 24-hour stream, we're going to be doing multiple different games. It's going to be really great. Maven and Robert are saying, yeah, Eric, cheering him on. Eric, thank you so much, brother. They corrected a recipe unlocks for furnishings and other props, allowing placement in the world when acquired. That's great to see. So you're no longer going to get locked out of placing stuff that you've already unlocked. Fixed the advanced spit roast that did not contain the basic spit roast recipes. So now you don't need to have both. The spit roast now has the basic spit roast recipes integrated into it. Fixed the available recipes on the alchemy distillery to show the correct recipe levels. So now the distillery is going to show the correct recipes for alchemy, which will affect myself. And I'm going to be picking up brewing as well. EOTB says, my space returned. They fixed an issue where level 16 winemaking and brewing recipes contained items only available at level 24. So there's a bit of a pitfall there. They fixed that. They're doing a lot of balancing and stuff, guys. They're getting it all ironed out. So that way, when it goes full release, we are good to go. Ryan says, oh, praise be, the spit roast has been bugged for me for a while. Yeah, I think it's been bugging people, pun intended, for a while. Yeah, says, people make sure your spit roast crafter is emptied. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Make sure you empty out your spit roast cooker because it might be affected by this update. Thanks for that heads up. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Let's see what else we got here. Lower the crafting difficulty for leathered bands, fine strings to 33. Easing the progression in leatherworking past level 30. That'll be good. Rebalance various potion status effects. See, this is the one I'm curious about now. Rebalanced various potion effects. Does that mean that the effects that are already there, they just got rebalanced? Or are they adding in and balancing recipes? Or effects, I mean. Because right now, a lot of the potions, they do the exact same thing. They just give you the same resistance. I don't think that's intended. I think that's just their placeholders. So I'm really going to be digging into these potions after to see if they slipped anything in. They're known for not telling us everything in the patch notes. So we're going to be going in minute 1 with you guys and checking that stuff out together tomorrow morning. And they adjusted recipe cost, removed some items from the loot table that didn't have any use in game, such as those silver fir branches. I wonder what else was removed as well. Let's see what else. Corrected the icon status effect for dry white. Fixed the small ladder build preview to prevent it from floating in the air by default. So that's nice. Make building a little bit easier and more intuitive. All chests are now correctly categorized as storage. They finally removed the salad recipe for good. That thing's like hero brine. I feel like that salad is like hero brine. It just keeps popping up. Neo says, just don't actually spit on your roast. Oh, no. Oh, no. Guys, I'm really looking forward to Thanksgiving. We do Thanksgiving, just a little thing here, me and my wife, and maybe my mom will come, or it's just a small thing. But um, family member does normally like a bigger thing, but I have a lot of dietary restrictions, so I can't normally go to their parties, eat all their stuff. You can go to it, but it's like I can't really eat all the stuff they make. We do everything like gluten free. I got a lot of dietary restrictions, unfortunately. Um, but I make the best turkey, man. We brine it. It turns out so deliciously crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. Normally, turkey is like you have to swallow it with water. It's normally all dry and stuff. I don't like most turkey. Our turkey turns out really, really good. I'm really looking forward to that. Speaking of roast, Neo Spy, I know I probably just made a bunch of people really, really hungry, but I had to talk about it. Neo says the brisket police might show up. Robert, gifting 5 more channel memberships. There they go. They're flying out, guys. Let's see who got them all. James Bell, Zalmoxis, Isa, Hunter, Ruda. You guys have been gifted the gift of membership that will last for 1 month. You guys will be channel members, and if you choose to carry it over, you'll be able to carry over. Your star will be upgraded. Robert, you're truly, truly spoiling me, brother. I really do appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. What is that, like up to like 10 gifted memberships this stream, 2 super chats, 2 or 3 new channel members, 2 upgrades to senior sleuth or to sleuth squad. Sorry. Absolute insanity. This stream has just been off the chain, guys. Absolute insanity. Thank you so much. Lickums, your message was redacted. I was just about to read it, but it was redacted. If you want to put it back in, whatever it is, if you need to reword it, I will read it when it pops back up. Let's see. Improved alignment of crafting recipes for alcohol production. I'm looking forward to testing that out. Switched charcuterie and tailoring XP curves. Charcuterie felt very steep, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy that maybe it'll be a little easier now to level up your charcuterie. Removed duplicate entries for the furnace and props menu. Level 40. What is this right here? I did not find all of the potions just yet. Eric says charcuterie is fun. I did not make all the potions yet. There's a couple of them that I have not unlocked, and maybe this is what they are, but it says level 41 arcane resistance potion now requires a vial in its recipe. What is that? I guess I'm not level 41 yet, so maybe I can't make it, but I didn't see any potions that required level 41. So is this new? It says level 41 arcane recipe potion now requires, meaning that it was already in there before, and now they're correcting it, the recipe to make it use vials. But I did not see anything at level 41 that was just not unlocked yet. So I'm not sure. I don't even know what arcane resistance would do for you. We already have mental resistance. What would arcane resistance do? Very intrigued by that. Let me know what you guys think about that in chat. Sonny says, hey, Void, the patch note isn't on screen. I know, it's because I don't really have a visual for it, Sonny. It's not on their website, so I'm just reading them from their Discord. If they put them on their website, I can have a visual. I don't really like patching my Discord through because then I have to resize it and stuff. Maybe for next stream, if this is going to be a thing with them, I will get my Discord patched up there and I'll just trim the sides so you can't see like friends lists and accounts and stuff like that. But yeah, I do know that you can't see them currently. If you'd like to follow along with what we're reading, it's over on the official PAX Day Discord on patch notes. But I am reading it verbatim, so we're able to go over it together. But yeah, I don't have a visual, unfortunately. That's why I prefer when they put stuff on. I prefer when they put stuff on the website because then I can pull it up and have a nice visual for you guys. But I have to work with what I have, unfortunately. Lickum says Arby's got fried turkey sandwich that uses that us juice. I've never really liked Arby's, to be honest. I'm not a fan of like any fast food in particular. Some places they make like actual French fries that's just actual potato, salt, and oil. Like they're just fried. So those aren't too bad. But I don't normally really like fast food, to be honest, too much. Maven says sponsored by Zebian Dungeon Raids. Oh, the gifted membership sponsored by Zebian Dungeon Raids. Sunny says you can screenshot it and paste it in Paint. Yeah, I could. I mean, if it would add that much for you guys to be able to see it, I can definitely work that in somehow. It'd be easier just to overlay my Discord, but then I'd have to do a trim on the sides. I can definitely look into doing that in the future, though, if you think that would help visually be able to follow along. Let's see what else they did. They fixed inconsistencies in glass recipe progression, so hopefully it'll be easier to make glass now, especially when we're gonna be able to make sand. Hopefully we can make sand tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. They haven't confirmed that really yet. So they're fixing inconsistencies in the glass recipes. There's a lot of patch notes here. Renamed Berserker Mushroom to Fly Agaric or Agaric. I don't know how you really pronounce that. Agaric? Agaric? I think they already did that though, so I don't know why they're saying that just now. That's already been a thing. Lowered the volume of sound effects when crafting. That's nice because, yeah, I noticed that was pretty loud actually. Added various new sound effects for crafters. I'm looking forward. Their sound team has just been on top of it, man. Absolutely on top of it. I cannot wait to see what new, or hear rather, what new sounds we're going to have. Yeah, Ryan says it's already been renamed. So did the Fly Agaric or Agaric already get renamed to something else and now they're renaming the Berserker Mushroom to the Fly Agaric? So there's two, or is it all the same resource at the end of the day? Because it looks the same. It's like that red mushroom, right? Eric says when you hit with a bow, it's so loud. Yes, I have noticed that as well. I don't use a bow too much, but I have heard that. Now we're on to the combat changes. There's a bunch of combat changes here. Status effects now display in player and NPC nameplates. That's really great. So you can see when someone's burning, when they're corrupted, all that good stuff. And on the enemies as well, you'll be able to see when you apply effects to them. I'm looking forward to messing around with that. Adding casting bars for summoning corpses, summon corpse party, and teleport to home and revives. That'll be really good. Have a little bit of consistency with our spell casts there. Maven says, yes, the sounds have been amazing. I catch myself constantly stopping to listen to the new ones, sometimes stopping every time because some are so enchanting. I definitely agree with that. I just find myself being so immersed in this world. And as we get more sounds and more systems brought online and we're able to fully immerse ourselves in this world even more, it's going to be a treat in the future. It really is. And we are paving the way for this game to come to full release. We are the ones who are testing it. We're the ones who are finding all the bugs, helping with the balance, reporting this stuff. Make sure you guys do the F8 reports. And if you have something that you'd like talked about, bring it up here in chat. Don't be shy. If this is your first time here, my favorite thing to do is to read your chat and interact with you guys and have a productive conversation about good, bad, or indifferent things. Ryan says, I haven't seen anything named Berserker since before Proving Grounds. Exactly, yeah. So I think this is already done. I think they're just now throwing it in the patch notes just to make it official. Easier targeting of the dead player. EOTB says. Eric says, I love to turn off the music and go hunting zoomed in. It's like I'm actually there. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Lickums says, have you cooked a salad today? We'll be gone tomorrow. You don't actually like cook a salad though. That's what I don't understand. Like it's kind of weird. You don't literally cook a salad. You prepare a salad. It could be done through cooking, but it's not like actually you're not cooking. I mean, I guess some salads I guess could be cooked. You could put cooked things on a salad. It just sounds so weird. But yeah, the salads are finally going to be gone. They're like Hero Brian. Watch, they'll be back. Neospy says, did the music change on us, or is it just much better in with birds and bugs? I think some of the stuff is subtly changing that we're not having in patch notes. Neospy, I really think it is. Maven says, did you notice something with bringing players back from the dead? You accidentally rub their tush. Yeah, and when you cast certain spells, you do some very unique, interesting animations as well. Robert says, I agree 100%, Maven. Ryan says, well, you also and can't cook it. It literally has no ingredients, the salad. Yeah, I know. That's what's funny about it. It's like Hero Brian, guys. Trust me, it's going to be back. Fixed an issue causing lost souls to use ranged attack too frequently. I have noticed that. Fix an issue where buffed stamina would still regen during regen pauses. So if you're blocking, if you have something that increases your regeneration, like if you eat a food that gives you regeneration or a potion, you would still regenerate stamina even though you were blocking, when blocking is supposed to pause stamina regenerations. That way you can't regen it while you're still blocking and just hide behind a shield wall. That is a nice exploit, little loop bug hole, little loophole that's being fixed right there. So I look forward to messing around with that in combat as well. Fixed an issue allowing Whispering Souls to use range attacks while wielding melee weapons. So now they'll actually have to change their weapons, which I think will be great for the game as well. Again, a lot of things that are just bringing more consistency to the world. UTV says, have you heard of the PAX Day wipe package? We are here to share. It will be around till yours is empty. Oh, the thing in the top left corner. Yeah, I've said that like every stream. I'm like, hey guys, did you know that there's a wipe package in the top left corner? Because anytime you teleport or log in or anything, it's like just harassing you in the top left corner and you have to close the notifications. I know you're there. Let me mute it, please. Let me mute notifications. It'd be really nice to be able to mute notifications through the journal. Robert says, the salad have my character for drill bloating gas. Let's see what else we got here. Corrected missing sound effects for certain humanoid NPCs when detecting and attacking players. So again, more along the lines of sound effects being ironed out. Added a notification for teleporting home ability, for the teleport home ability. So they're adding a notification for it. Wait, what does that even mean? Added a notification for the teleport home ability and other abilities blocked by combat. Oh, I see. So they're adding a thing that when activated by pressing by combat state, it will basically notify you on those things that you won't be able to use them because you're in combat, such as that out of combat single person heal. That is one of the new spells that you can get. Neospy says, does Blood Brothers plan on doing PvP training? Yes, we absolutely do plan on doing that. We're going to get out there and have some fun. But again, it might still be a little while before we start planning events and stuff because everybody's still building their houses, building their cities, building their little towns and decorating and stuff like that. So I'm giving people ample time. I don't want to plan anything too soon when people aren't ready to come out and do some role play and stuff. I have been visited on just about every stream that I've done, and I've been visited off stream when I've logged in just to drop stuff off in the guild bank or take care of logistics. It's really great to see you guys in game. Please keep coming to Bloodhaven. Bloodhaven will always be a sanctuary for all. It's really great to always see you guys turn up. We've had fans who just want to come and meet me. I love to see you guys in game, just like I love to see you guys in chat here. So it's really great to see you guys in game and out of game. Over on the Discord as well, love to hang out with you guys. So you guys want to take it to the next level, join our Discord and hang out behind the scenes. Let's see what else. Enabled spellcasting confirmation by pressing the spell slot key binding a second time. I don't know what that means. Enabled spellcasting confirmation by pressing the spell slot, the keybind, a second time. Are they referring to where you could spam the spell and it would override itself? Can you not do that anymore? Because I think that shouldn't be a thing. You should not override a spell with an existing spell that you're already casting. So I don't really know what that means. Heal spells now skip targets if they die during the casting animation. This could mean two things. Does this mean if someone dies, it'll just interrupt the spell cast and it won't go off? Or does it mean when somebody dies and you're doing a mass heal, it brings them back to life? Because that's kind of a little loophole, a little bug that goes on where if you die right when my heal goes off, you'll actually fully die and then it'll bring you back to life and you'll be standing there naked. I think it's referring to both of them, actually. If I had to guess, I think it's both situations. You're not going to be able to have that happen anymore. Which I think is good for the overall health of the game because it's not an intended feature. I don't like bugs. I don't like exploits. I don't use that stuff. I don't promote that stuff. Fixed an issue preventing some animals from leaving the area if the player is in an inaccessible location, like on a large rock or in the water. So they fix an issue preventing the animals from leaving the area. So I think that's their intended feature. The animals are not just going to sit there and take a beating. They're supposed to actually walk away. They're supposed to flee you. So that'll be nice to see that be implemented because, again, that's going to make it less exploitable. Everything in the economy then is going to actually be earned by players and not just cheated into existence. Resolved an issue where NPCs would pathfind away if a player jumped on top of them. That's kind of an interesting little interaction that would happen there. It's just a bug. They fixed a bug with pathing, which is great. Maven says, I can't tell you how many times I cast a heal and go, oh, I forgot to eat, and quickly heal, locking my spell out for a minute. Oh, yeah, puts it on cooldown. Absolutely. Robert says, I'd like for certain animal attacks, I'd like it for certain animals to attack other animals, predators versus prey. Yes, that'd be really, really cool. Get those wolves chasing the rabbits, chase the deer, stuff like that. But only, has to be based on certain parameters. They don't just hunt them down just because they see them, only if they're hungry. Otherwise, they avoid the deer, run away from them, from the bears and stuff. That'd be really, really interesting to see. Eric says, I'm with Robert. I'd also like to find bears attacking NPCs in the forest. I think it'd be really cool to have those interactions. I think you would have to have not static spawn points then, most likely, because you'd have to have things spawning based on parameters. If there's like a wolf pack in the area, it could dynamically change deer spawn so they're not spawning in on top of them. That'd be kind of awkward. But right now, the wolves and stuff, they don't fight the Inquisition. I guess you could argue those are their pets, like the ones that are in town. Maybe that's their pet, but then I want a pet. Give me a pet too. Oh, sorry about that. Just headbutted my microphone when I readjusted. Maven says, oops, quickly eating, canceling my healing spell. LOL, poor NPC. Wolves. Eric says wolves. Yeah, the wild ones. I think they're all supposed to be wild. I don't think those ones in camp are supposed to be pets. I think they just don't have an interaction between NPCs fighting each other yet. I don't think they're intentionally pets. Maybe they are. I could be wrong. They fixed missing spell effect indicators on the HUD unless the player relogs in with their avatar. So they're fixing some more HUD bugs there, which is great to see be corrected. Corrected an issue causing badgers to hit a player twice in a single attack, but don't pretend that's why they killed you. That's hilarious. The badgers were actually double attacking, and they're like, don't pretend that's why you died to that badger. Eric says bears too. Yeah, bears as well should be governed by that also. Maven says, what about the werewolves? I hope we get werewolves, but I'm not saying we're getting werewolves. I have no indication that we're getting werewolves. We could theory craft about them and how cool it'd be to have blood moons and stuff like that, but no confirmation on werewolves, guys. Now I want to be a werewolf. Thanks, Maven. I think that'd be so freaking cool. I don't know if this is that type of game, but I think it should be. In my opinion, that would just be amazing. Imagine, like Skyrim being a werewolf or a vampire and having all those interactions. It could be absolutely amazing. Could have its pros and cons, ups and downs. Maven said, there's a ton of chat going by. I'm trying to keep up with them, guys. Maven says, you just have to know where to find them, but I'll never tell. Oh, come on. You got to share that secret, right? UTV says, yeah, it's like the camps are working for them, but I think the poor NPCs, too many using the hop onto the node, the mob goes poof, collect free issues on nodes. Lickham says goats, please. Yeah, goats would be cool. Neospy says Bigfoot +1. I think it'd be cool to see Bigfoot. He says Team Bigfoot. I think it'd be really cool to see Bigfoot in game, to be honest. A Sasquatch style creature. There's one coming to Star Citizen. It's called the Borealis Stalker or something like that. The Boreal Stalker. I don't know its exact name, but it's like a snow yeti that's supposed to come to microtect snow areas. I look forward to hunting down those things in Star Citizen. Ryan says, sorry, laughing at the badger. Yeah. Yeah. The freaking, what they said about badgers was hilarious. Maven says, becoming a werewolf is a must in Skyrim, especially if you have a certain wife in that game. Shield and torches can no longer be equipped together because they both use the offhand slot. I guess you could double up on them. You can no longer do that. I'd like to see lanterns and stuff hanging on your belt. I'd like to see maybe, more of a reason to have a torch bearer, make night actually dark, let us hang a lantern on our hip, make them last a lot longer, give them less of a cone and more of an AoE, a warm AoE glow. My favorite lights in the game are the table lamps and the antlers, the antler chandeliers, because those ones actually have shadows, but the table lamps have just such a nice soft glow. They're my favorite light source in the game. Give me a lantern like that I can refuel, I can repair it and refill the fuel in it, but it lasts a lot longer. Make it last several days. Make the day-night cycle 1 hour long for day and night. A lot of good ideas going forward, but they fixed a delay in displaying deducted stamina until the action was stopped. So some more bug fixes there. Resolved an issue where the player would not reappear at their grave upon revival. This is an interesting one. So resolved an issue where players would not reappear at their grave upon revival. Does this mean now if you fall down a mountain and your shiny, your little sparkly resurrection stuff's at the top, does that mean when you get revived at the top, you will be back at the top? That's how I read that. You're no longer going to just stand up back alive where you were standing. You're going to go back to where you died from, wherever your sparklies are. That's where you'll be revived, maybe. Interesting, nevertheless, to see how that's going to unfold. Fixed duplicated active spell icons on the HUD after zone transitions. Yeah, that was kind of annoying, so it's good to see that that's going to be fixed. Maven says, I sure hope they fix our characters disappearing when using the F7 mode. Oh, yeah, for the free camera. Yeah, that's recent, though, isn't it? Because you used to be able to see yourself, I believe. Eric says, it'd be awesome. Bigfoot just walks quickly past and disappears. I think having hide behinds. Do you guys know what hide behinds are? It's kind of like it'll peek out at you from behind a tree. And then when you look at it, it'll dart back behind it real quick and they just stalk you through the shadows and stuff. Those would be creepy in there. This brings us to the character category for the patch notes. Fixed an animation issue with specific head models in the character lobby. Updated icons for several wearables to better represent their appearance. Resolved texture inconsistencies with cloth leg warmers, ensuring they appear correctly on all avatars. Improved frame rate when players move nearby NPC corpses. I guess there was some form of lag that was happening there. Crafted new textures and effects for Lost Souls NPC. So I'm really excited to see what the new Lost Souls are going to look like again. They now have new textures and effects for them. So I wonder what that means by effects. That could mean so many different things. Does it mean like do they have like a glow around them now? Do they have like particles coming off them? Who knows? But I'm really looking forward to seeing that tomorrow. Adjusted metal armor lighting in the character select lobby to appear less dark. So on the main menu, again, just a bug fixed, getting some consistency. Your armor won't appear as dark when you're selecting your character. Fixed an issue preventing the hide clothing toggle in the character creation from being turned off. And then we do have a couple of UI fixes. Fixed the position of sliders across the game. Fixed an issue that blocks the mouse click on some buttons. And under other, fixed several log spam issues to improve performance. So it sounds like we're going to be getting a couple things that could potentially improve performance for us. So I'm really looking forward to that. But that is our patch notes for tomorrow, November 20th, 2024, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. 8 a.m. the servers will come back up. I'm really looking forward to getting in there and checking all of that out with you guys. Is there any other theory craft or anything like that that you guys want to go over? We talked about the Discord integration. We talked about all these patch notes. Now you guys are fully up to date, but I'm all ears. If there's anything else that you guys want to chat about before I go eat some dinner here and chat with people over on Discord. I do have some more server work to do, so I'm going to be trying to do that after my streams, but I'm hopefully going to be getting back on a more regular streaming schedule again. Now that I have the databases switched over, everything else should hopefully go pretty smoothly. It's still going to be a lot of work, but I'm going to put it off for a little bit and pace it out so I don't get burnt out working on all the server stuff. But I want to know from you guys, what do you guys think about these patch notes? Do you have any concerns? Do you have any questions about it? Was something not clear? Would you like to go over something again? Do you have any theory craft? Now is your chance. Let it rip in chat, guys. I love to read your comments. Michael says, oh man, I got stuck in traffic and missed most of the stream. Going to rewatch. Yeah, definitely go back and rewatch from the beginning. We went over a lot of really, really good stuff. Sorry that you got stuck in traffic, man. This is a podcast though, so you can pull it up on your phone and just have the audio come through your car as well. Just don't like be looking at it. I mean, there's nothing really to look at anyways. It's a podcast, so you can always listen while you're in transit. Robert, thank you for yet another gifted membership. That was gifted to Brian. Thank you so much for that. We're at 2 out of 5 on Super Chats. We had like a million gifted channel memberships, a ton of new members signed up. Let's refresh our subscription goal here, guys. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Help us reach that 1,000 subscriber goal. We're getting very close. We are right on the heels of 1,000 subscribers. Neospy says Voidlock is the best in slot leader. Oh man, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, brother. I do my best. I really do. I'm not a perfect person, but I do my best to try and make you guys proud and do right by the community and everything. I really do. It's my ultimate goal is to have rock solid integrity that you guys know that you can rely on no matter what. And it's why I am independent and I'll always bring you guys the truthful news. As soon as I know something, I try to bring it to you guys. Did I miss any other chats here? Let's see. Ryan says, did I miss them mention significant changes to glass or just the vial rebalance? They did say something about the glass production being balanced out. We don't know exactly what that means just yet, though. Maven coming in with another super chat for us. She says, everybody wish EOTB a happy birthday. Wait a minute. EOTB, is it your birthday today? We're at 3 out of 5 on the super chats. Thank you for that super chat, Maven. EOTB, is it your birthday? Today, this very day is your birthday. Is this true? If so, very, very happy birthday to you, brother. So glad that you're celebrating your birthday with us here on the channel. I did not know it was your birthday. He says, God, no. It's not your birthday. Everyone wish EOTB a happy birthday. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check the Discord. Wasn't his birthday a little bit ago? I thought I did an announcement for it, actually. No, I did Pickles. Yeah, I did Pickles. Where'd you get that from? July 1st, 1967. Maven, are you just having a laugh here? I think she's just having us on. She's just having a good laugh. That's freaking hilarious. July 1st. All right, let me write that down so we can get out the notification for it. There we go. I made a note. I have a notepad here. I've been taking notes. Everyone's wishing happy birthday. It's not his birthday. Neospy says happy B-Day, brothers in blood. You just got trolled. That is some good faith trolling right there, though. That's just a little prank. That's not like legit. I don't consider that trolling. That's just a little prank. She's not drunk. I'm pranking EOTV. That is too funny. But thank you for the super chat, nevertheless. Appreciate that. Guys, any final thoughts about this? We have gone over a lot of stuff. I'm looking forward to the future of PAX Day. I hope $2 well spent. I hope you guys are enjoying the journey that is PAX Day as well. I get it. Early access isn't for everybody. I don't ever try to sell anybody on the game. My main goal is to bring you guys the most up-to-date information and educate you on the game, answer all of your questions while I'm streaming live. If you have any friends who are thinking about getting into PAX Day and you want them to have a true real-world representation, you want a streamer who's going to show them what it is that they want to see, that's a contingent point of them joining the game and getting into early access, send them my way. I will not try to sell them on the game. I will let the game sink or float based on its own merits. I will show them all the systems, show them what it has to offer, talk about what we know may or may not be coming in the future, do that theory craft with them, and let them decide if it's something that they would like to get interested in and invest in. Robert with another super chat. Thank you, Robert. He says, have brisket on me, Void, just not literally on me. Oh, man. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. We're at 4 out of 5. We're only 1 away from our goal, guys. We're only 1 away. We're right at the end of the stream, though. I'm going to have to go get some food here. I'm starting to get the McShake'ems. I didn't really eat much yet today because I had to go over to the dealership and everything like that. Eric says, ew. Eric says, ew. But yeah, send them my way, guys. I would love to introduce them to PAX Day or any other games that I play. I will always be honest with you guys and tell you guys the truth. We are at 917 out of 1,000 towards our subscriber goal. Guys, once we reach that subscriber goal, we're going to be doing a 24-hour subathon where several hours will be put on the clock, and that clock can be extended further and further into the future, closer and closer to that elusive 24-hour mark by doing things like interacting with Tangia, gifting memberships, like a bunch of that happened tonight. Do that during that 24-hour stream, and that clock is going to go way up. It's going to be a lot of fun to interact with you guys when we are able to get that 24-hour stream. Michael and Maven, double super chats taking us well over the goal. Thank you guys so much. He's goal achieved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that support. It's a nice new feature that YouTube has brought over. YouTube doesn't have a lot of love for streamers just yet, but I feel like they are getting new features brought over here. We need to have rating. We need to have more integrations for services, direct integration for services that streamers need. There's a lot of stuff that we need to get for streamers. Oh, I can reply to the $5 one. There we go. Send you a little reply. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thanks for helping me to reach that goal. Thank you for all the support, all the new channel members and everything. Again, if you guys were gifted channel members, if you link your Discord to our community Discord, if you link your YouTube to your Discord and you're a part of the community Discord, you'll carry your perks over to there. I'm trying to work on getting discounts on Tangia, discounts on merch when we have merch and stuff like that based on channel membership. I'm working on that. It's all in the pipeline. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of movement on the channel here, guys. Help us reach that sub goal. If you guys like to join us, !Discord will get you a link over to our community Discord server. We have a bunch of new people signing up there all the time to come and hang out with us. Exactly, Maven. We're going to be talking about that. We are definitely going to be talking about that. I'm having a emblem made, a sigil, so to speak, a rune, if you will. I'm having designed professionally, and I will get that over to you as soon as it's approved by me. I'll get it over to you, and then you will have that. It's going to be something that can be used for an in-game symbol. It can be used for a crest. It can be used to seal letters. It can be stamped onto armor and stuff to be a maker's mark of sorts. It's going to be very, very cool. Once I have it and once it's approved, I will send it over to you, Maven, and we'll work on getting those daggers made. For those of you who do not know, Maven has an Instagram channel. Maven, go ahead, plug it. You deserved it. You earned it. You've been a great friend of mine for a while right now. Plug that Instagram. Guys, please check out her stuff. She makes amazing jewelry. I'm going to be ordering some probably for my wife and maybe even for myself too. See what she can make. Some awesome, awesome stuff on there. So check out Maven's Instagram. Check out her business she's got going. She's going to be getting into forging from what I hear, and she's going to try her hand at making some Blood Brothers legit daggers. Some Blood Brothers legit daggers, guys. They're going to have our little symbol on them. They're going to be pretty damn cool. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, once I get that emblem, I'll get that over to you. I look forward to that. But thank you guys for all the support in this stream. This has been one of the most insane streams that I have had. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you to all the new channel members. I'm going to be getting the credits updated. Sorry, nervous. No need to be nervous. Maven, that's her Instagram at Moon Maven Makery. MUNEMAVENMAKERY. Make sure you guys go over there, check that out. If you guys are looking to get quality jewelry made for a lifetime that's tough enough to last a lifetime, make sure you go check that out. I don't get paid to say that. I'm just promoting her stuff because she has been a great friend of mine, and I've seen her work, and it is quality. She really puts her heart and soul into things, and I'm going to assume that her jewelry is no different. So go check out her stuff if you're looking to get some jewelry, and stay tuned for daggers in the future. Michael says, just hit like and subscribe. Quick, hit like and subscribe. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate it, guys. We are getting close. We're getting very, very close to reaching our goal. Timothy says, love the content, buddy. Keeping up. Hey, Timothy, thank you very much, brother. Great to have you on the stream. Hope you found it useful, and I hope you like the vibe here. It's very chill. These are all my streams. We just sit back, we put our feet up, we have an adult beverage, and we just relax and have a good time. Maven says, cake incoming soon. It's Robert, it's not EOTB's birthday. His birthday is July 1st. It's not his birthday. She was just pranking us. !Discord to join our Discord, guys. We play all kinds of games together. We're a community first and foremost. We don't just play PAX Day. We play all kinds of stuff. Maven says, Void, we know. I was pranking him. Oh, I didn't realize that message was from you, Maven. I thought that was someone else wishing him a happy birthday because they saw the birthday wishes up above. I didn't realize that last message was from you as well, Robert, with the happy birthday. Oh my gosh. Guys, we're a community first and foremost. As you've heard earlier in the stream, I like to make sure that everyone's having a good time. I do my best to run a fun community for people. If you'd like to join our community, you don't need to sign up or anything like that. You can just type !Discord, come on over to the Discord, hang out and have a good time. If you'd like to take it to the next step and register with us, we have a website where you can submit an application, www.cheekybugger.net. If it's down when you go to look at it, I'm working on it. It should be up right now. All services have been fully restored. I was able to move the database over to a new server. Ridiculous Thing says, first time catching a stream. Love that you enjoy both PAX and Star Citizen. Both phenomenal games. Worth a lot of promise, or with a lot of promise. Yes, absolutely, man. I've done some Star Citizen streams. If you want to see what we're like over there, go check it out. If you'd like to join us in game just to have some fun, we ally with people in Star Citizen as well as in PAX Day. I love hanging out with you guys, and I'm really glad that you were able to catch a live stream. Maven says, I think we're pranking Void at this point. I owe him from last PAX era, Robert says. But Ridiculous, thanks for stopping by the stream. Please consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. Help us to reach that goal. Oh my God. Happy birthday, Void, Robert says. That is not my birthday. My birthday is March 21st. That's my birthday. I'll let you guess how old I am, but my birthday is on March 21st on the spring solstice. Right on that spring solstice. I think that's a pretty interesting birthday. I like when things fall and stuff like that. I think it's kind of unique. But yeah, my birthday is March 21st. It's not today, but thank you for the super chat nevertheless. I greatly appreciate it. Maven says our community plays a wealth of games. Absolutely. We play all kinds of stuff together. I'm really looking forward to Project Zomboid, like Lee pointed out earlier. We have a Minecraft server. We're going to have a Vintage Story server. We play all kinds of stuff. Ridiculous says, just sub. There we go. I just refreshed it. Thank you for that subscription. Sometimes it doesn't stay up to date with my notifications. I don't know why, but we're at 918. Thank you for that subscription. I think you're going to really enjoy your time here. I'm a very fair person. I don't just blow rainbows up people's butts. I will always tell you the truth, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. So sometimes we need to have a grain of salt and be able to sit down like adults and say the hard things and criticize stuff with Star Citizen and PAX Day and other games, but I will always tell you the truth. This is where you can rely on that, is on this channel. And we do a lot of fun RP and stuff like that as well. Guys, you know about all of the things that I needed to tell you besides one of the most important things. My way of giving back to you is by doing giveaways. These giveaways come out of my own pocket. I'm not sponsored by PAX Day. I bought these copies of PAX Day with my own money. So I'm giving away another copy of PAX Day. This is the third copy of PAX Day. We have given away other games in the past, game packages for Star Citizen, and we will be doing a ton of more giveaways in the future. All of my giveaways work like this. Be subscribed, and then leave comments on my videos. That really does help to spread the channel. So if you guys want this channel to grow, if you appreciate the work I'm doing here, all you have to do, be subscribed, click the like button. In order to do the giveaways, you don't have to click the like button. It's just based on comments. Maven with another super chat. Happiest of birthdays to you, Fadril. What is going on with these birthday wishes? Thank you for the super, Maven. We've absolutely smashed this stream's super chat goal. What is up with these birthday wishes? This is hilarious, guys. But how my giveaways work is you can give it to a friend, you can give it to a family member, you can give it to whoever you want. You can have extra plots for yourself. All I have to do is verify it's you. You have 48 hours to claim the prize after you win. You can get in touch with me over on Discord or here on YouTube, or you can send me an email. That email is only for business. So just keep that in mind. No soliciting. only solicit if it's business or otherwise related to the channel. But that being said, you just have to be subscribed and leave comments. When YouTube, the way the YouTube algorithm works, when they see that there's comments on videos and stuff, it's fine. It's good that I love having the interaction in the live streams. That does promote the channel as well. But if you go back after it becomes a video, because it'll be DVR saved, and you leave comments, it will then help push it out to more people. So help the channel to grow, guys. Go leave those comments, win a free copy of PAX Day, give it to a family member or a friend, whatever you want to do with it, and help spread that love around. Steven won the last one, and he gave it to a family member or a friend. So it's really great to see who could not afford the game. So it's really great to see that get into someone's hands who could not afford the game otherwise, and now they're able to enjoy PAX Day with all of us. But that's going to do it for this stream, guys. I really do appreciate all the support. The turnout in this stream has just been insane. Eric with a $2 super chat. Happy birthday, Maven Moon. What is going on? What is happening with these birthdays? It says, let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Oh, this is your first super, Eric. On any live stream, I'm honored. I am very, very honored. Thank you for that super. Robert says, may your B-Day be the best. Happy birthday, Moon. I think I'm being punked. I'm being pranked. Am I on Punked? Wasn't that a show with Ashton Kutcher or whatever his name is? He did a show called Punked, right? Or Pranked? No, it's Punked. Yeah. I think I'm being punked. Oh, I appreciate it, guys. Happy birthday, Void. John says, it's not my birthday. Great to see you, John. Welcome into the stream, buddy. Stephen Kane, busy building. Wink face. Yep. Thanks, bud. Busy building. You're absolutely welcome. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel and partaking in our giveaways. I really do appreciate it. We're doing another one, so if you guys want a chance to win another copy, leave those comments and be subscribed. I need to go eat, but you guys keep spoiling me, and then I end up staying for an extra 5 minutes. Jackson says, happy birthday, everyone. It's everyone's birthday today. It's just everybody's birthday. I feel like it's my birthday. Holy crap. Robert gifted another channel membership. It went out to Ghost42. Congratulations, Ghost42. You just were gifted a channel membership. I feel like I've been rated. I feel like I've been rated with channel memberships and new subscribers and all kinds of crap. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much. Robert, seriously, man. You're spoiling me. It's everybody's birthday. Today is everyone's birthday. It's the birthday stream. Let's get heart emojis on stream, guys. It is birthday stream for everybody. And you know what that means. When it's your birthday, you got to eat brisket. Lickum says, happy hunting to all and have a good night. Signing off. Lickums, thank you for stopping by, brother. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a great evening. It was great to hear from you tonight. Enjoy some brisket on your birthday because tonight is everyone's birthday. Robert says, we got you, Void. I appreciate it, man. I really, really do. EOTB says, what song has the words, today is your birthday? What day is today? It's everyone's birthday. Maven hitting us with the green heart. Happy Easter, everyone. It's Easter, too. It's Easter. It's birthdays. It's Christmas. It's insert everything here. Oh, man, I appreciate it. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of this stream. As much as I'd like to stay here and chat with you guys more, this brings an end to episode 3 of PaxCast for season 2. I hope we continue to have some great progress being made on PAX Day going forward. Again, make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an upload. But until I see you guys next time, bye for now. Oh yeah, and if you'd like to, stick around for Brisket War Cry and the credits, which will be updated. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Brisket on the grill, now fill our bellies deep. Juicy, smoky, savory, warriors never sleep. Glistening, crushed, shining bright, there's a flavor near. Slice through all the tough times, tenderness so dear. Oh, brisket, war cry, spices dance in air. Caramel crust inviting, brisket brings us there. Oh, brisket, walk right, flavor in each bite. Symphony of seasons, makes our songs ignite. Of song. Rhetoric so perfect, mouth watering just right. Chew that's so tender, brisket fuels our fight.